My leg moves.
That's all good.
Involuntarily sometimes.
Deanna, are you ready?
As soon as he goes live, I'm going live. So goodbye.
Jesus. Unreal. Okay. Ready to go?
It caused us to be late.
It's totally real. I didn't do nothing.
People, are you ready
Yes.
for the CobraCast podcast with me, your undesignated driver for tonight with episode number 220? I'm going to introduce everybody when we get done with this intro.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
Girls first.
What?
You're listening to CobraCast.
The cobra injects deadly venom through its fangs, like toxins through a pair of hypodermics.
We'll get to that.
This is the CobraCast, and here's your host, Bobby Sharon.
Who?
Bobby Sharon.
That's me, I think. Last time I checked, it was. Oh, yeah. Nice. God, we got like the who's who here tonight. Good Lord.
Who?
Who? What's it? What?
Who?
It's weird because I have like three like killer guests all on the same show. So it's like, I could have like three headliners on different episodes, but.
It's true. We should
in
all
different
we should all
area
tour.
codes. Actually, we are in different area codes. All
Are
of
we?
us. Yeah.
Are we all different area codes?
I'm south, he's Lakeway, and you're here.
I'm here. Where are you from?
Georgetown.
Cedar Park.
Cedar Park? Yeah, you're a little bit
7-8,
out then.
738.
All right, let me go around the room. First off, this woman needs no, introduction.
Woo!
Lester Singleton from
Oh my God.
from Iron
I'm
Wolf.
chopped liver.
That was
That was
amazing.
a quick jump.
That's a dump. I call them a woman.
Yeah.
Of course, we have Deanna Wheeler in the house.
Hi, y'all.
And we have Jake Clements from the Texas Whiskey Festival.
Howdy.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? Clements is my middle name.
Shut it.
That is a weird middle name.
Oh
Why would you
Yeah.
tell people that?
Well,
Do you
'cause
guys have the same
it's
mom?
Clement.
Well, you
No,
might
my
have the same dad.
My middle name is Clement. That
I
was
don't
my
think so.
grandfather's name. Yeah.
Usually you get,
My middle
you get
name's
named after
Jake,
the
so
guy,
there's
so it's
that.
probably a dad
Jake.
thing.
Jake the Snake.
Not the first time I've heard that.
Not the first time you heard Jake the Snake. Yeah, it's probably one of those things that
Or
happens all
Frank
the
the
damn
Tank,
time.
that kind of thing. Yeah, it's that cliche.
Yeah.
Although lately it's mostly, from State
Where
Farm.
is it? Oh, okay.
Oh, Jake from State Farm.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh, I
yeah.
love that one. That's actually one of my favorites.
Everybody loves
Jake.
that.
I'm more of a flow
From State
person
Farm?
myself.
You're what?
Flow?
A flow person.
Flow.
Oh, the flow from.
Okay, Jake
Dude,
from State Farm, what are you wearing?
Jeans.
You're in good
No,
hands?
you say it. You have to say it. You have to
I
say
have to
it.
say khakis.
Yes.
Khakis.
Khakis.
Khakis. You have to say it like that. Khakis.
Khakis.
Well, he says it more like
Khakis.
khakis.
No, he says khakis. He was
Khakis.
from
Stop.
somewhere
I think
else
it's
other than
khakis.
where we are.
I don't know that I can say it that
Khakis.
way.
Yeah.
Is it New England? Maybe?
Probably, yeah.
I don't know.
She was pretty
know,
New
so I-
Englandy.
Hey,
not
before
Texas.
we go any further, thank you so much for bringing this fine selection of spirits up to the house
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, encouragement. Yeah.
Bold
Encouragement.
Bold spirits and
Bold
Texas
spirits.
attitude.
I make Bobby better looking. I do.
What's that?
I make you better looking.
You make me better looking? Wow.
If you drink this,
Damn.
you are.
Probably have to drink
better
more than a couple
It's
of
called
those.
whiskey colored glasses.
Oh.
It's my new song. I'm gonna start doing
69.
that. 69.
As Jace from the Texas
proof.
KGB on our commercials would
Love
say.
y'all, Kelly.
And we will hear from him later because I always play that commercial every time we do this.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
No, but
Weren't we supposed to go live with a phone call tonight?
Oh, we should.
Yeah, we have to.
what happened? No one
Wait.
tells me this stuff.
I forgot. It's his friend.
First it's food, and then now it's a phone call. No
We're
one
doing
no,
rogue
Hey,
phone calls.
I
rogue
didn't get
phone
real
calls.
food. I got
We-
barbecue chips. But
that-
hey,
Hey,
it's
at least
cool.
you got some of those, right?
That's
Beggars can't be choosers in my
Thank
house.
you, Bobby.
That's at segment 26 minutes in. We do rogue phone calls.
Really?
We'll call.
You need to make it like
Omar Vallejo.
Grow.
Telephone call.
Yeah.
Might be another. It's another promo in and out.
Jake's over here like, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah. You
This
don't know
is
what
such
you're
a
getting
hot-
yourself into,
We're,
man.
we're 3 minutes in, and I want to leave. This is a
I
hot
got
mess.
bourbon. We're good.
Yeah, Jake's good.
I'm like gonna wrap myself in my
We'll
sweatshirt
do.
at
We'll
first.
call Texas KGB.
Oh shit!
We'll call
Yeah.
Robert Wagner.
Wow. We can call those people.
We're just gonna start
I have their
speed dialing
numbers.
people.
I do too.
Me
I will.
too.
Well,
What's that?
We're
I
the
have,
cool
I have
kids.
their new phone
We're
numbers.
the cool kids.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, they
I'm
got
not
new
sold.
ones too. Yeah.
Well,
I
they
thought
have
I
a-
got the brand new ones.
Well, they have the restraining order on Bobby, and then there's the
What?
the new phone numbers.
yeah.
That does make it hard.
Oh,
Makes
yeah.
sense,
It's
makes sense.
tough when there's restraining orders involved.
Jake,
You know.
don't say make it hard.
Hey, this show is for the children, Deanna. Why do you got to mess up stuff?
I didn't.
This
I
is
didn't
this
say
is-
that. He
you
did.
Said, you said the word hard.
No,
and that's
he
just
did.
like, you know.
No.
I think
I don't
no,
get blamed for
no.
this. I'm the first time
He
guest
said
on here.
hard.
I can't be blamed.
I
It's
think
all
she-
said
her.
hard.
I think she
on,
did say
you got-
hard.
hey, he's been on professional shows. Now he comes up and does this one. He's like, "What the hell am I doing?" I told him.
Lester's fault.
When he came up. I told him, I said, "Well, anything goes. It gets a little crazy up here sometimes." And
He's
said,
thinking, "Oh my gosh, we may say
Yeah.
the word shit."
He-
Oh,
no,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is that a beep?
Wait,
No.
can we do
Do-
that?
do a
Bleep.
beep?
"Yeah, we can."
Okay.
Say
Oh,
anything.
honey.
I'll send you fucking
oh,
one. It's
he's
all right.
so cute. He's like he's so new.
Oh. I
He's a
noticed.
newbie.
He's a baby.
I noticed his
You're
truck is
talking
still
baby?
running outside too. I
Truck
don't know.
is
if
still
that's
running
a,
outside.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a sign.
Your truck is
That
running.
is bad.
Yeah, it's
Are
still
you gonna
I
running.
got
go
my keys,
catch
so
it?
we.
You
I
better go
got
catch
my
it.
keys, so we're
Gotta
good.
go catch it.
You better go
Yeah.
I
catch
had me
it.
nervous there for a second.
That's funny. All right, we're gonna go around the room a little bit here and get all the formalities out of
We're
the way.
staying in the room.
What are you up to these days? I know you got such a busy schedule these days
Oh,
with
my God.
videos and shows and
Oh.
records and CDs
Commercials.
and commercials and
I've been having a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie
Ford?
to you.
Have you ever heard
where's
of
my cut?
Ford?
Where's my cut? What's up?
Ford? Have you ever heard of Ford?
The car Ford?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Of
she
course
does
I
a
have.
commercial for it.
Get out of town.
No, it's true.
I'm super excited about it too. And they're actually, so my song is called Lime Crush, which in this very room found out that it's available already on Spotify
You're
and
welcome.
Amazon, but it's not
That's
on
true.
iTunes yet. I don't know
You're
why
welcome,
it's
by the
taking
way.
its time.
I'm an owner
But
of it.
yes, so you can get Lime Crush on Spotify right now. I need to watch the numbers. Ting, ting, ting.
Are they
6 of you better do it now.
are they going to are they gonna raffle that car off or like do some kind of sweepstakes for it or something?
No,
That's
that
a
car is
badass
staying put.
Whose car is it? I know
It
it's
is-
Ford's, but who owns it?
The-
Randall Reed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Randall Reed is the actual Ford Whisperer, which is what the campaign is for.
I
in
think
the
I,
commercial, he's the gentleman in the commercial. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I tagged him on when I did the Twitter thing. I tagged him
Okay,
for
good.
this thing. So hopefully
Good.
he shares it.
No, absolutely. That's
Oh yeah.
we need to be brand ambassadors because
Hell
guess
yeah.
what? Guess what I found out. So I'm going to announce this the first time in the state of Texas
Oh no.
that there is going to be
What?
a line dancing competition for my song Lime Crush
Count me out.
starting in the middle of
no,
April.
line dancing's great for white
They
people.
still do
It's
line
just-
dancing?
it's
Actually,
just a
no, I'm not going to lie.
competition.
We're not going to go race here, but there's a ton of people.
White people love line dancing. I'm
so
just
do
saying.
black
They
people.
have,
didn't know
It's
it
got
was their
nothing
own
wrong
thing.
with it.
they don't have to have rhythm at all. You just do
Oh.
the same thing over and over
I'm
again.
the worst dancer on the planet. No
That's
rhythm.
right.
You don't have to have
I'm like
rhythm
Janet
to be a
Jackson, the
line
rhythmless
dancer.
nation. That's me.
I like to watch it. I mean, I
Yeah,
can't do
yeah.
it.
I'm a
'cause
spectator.
I'm a great dancer by trade, so I don't.
By trade?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
sorry.
choose not
Picture
to
up there.
line dance to put yourself like a little higher on the totem pole
Yeah.
instead of like
It's true.
I don't line dance. I like
Well,
I like
I've been known to
what's
cut
his
a rug.
name? What's his name? The guy from
Magic
I'm-
Mike?
I'm like a Channing Tatum kind of dancer.
Magic
like
Mike?
I don't do that line dancing thing.
He's a weenie wiggler. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh wow! Did we just?
That's a new one.
Hey, you got to pay the bill somehow, right?
I remembered the roll of his chest. I don't even care. I didn't even look that far down. I was like, oh my god.
Until Iron Wolf gets going, he's got to,
Yeah,
got to shake
Yeah,
his
that's
money
it.
maker for some money.
that's more of a
He
big
can,
dick
he can,
drink.
he can make
not a
it out of
wiener.
iron later.
We don't do wieners. We do big dicks. So
Wow.
that's-
And
that's
he
what
does
that
axe
is.
throwing just for
It's
the
only
record.
Wow.
it's only for alphas. So sorry.
So what are you doing
Wow.
with it?
Ouch! That hurt a little bit.
Damn, this is going downhill quick.
Wow.
This is gonna be-
No,
it's
it's
gonna be a
uphill.
boxing-
It's
gonna
an
be a
uphill
boxing
battle.
match.
It's an
Boxing
uphill
Wow.
battle.
Ouch.
So okay,
Yeah.
so you have the video for Lime
Okay.
Crush.
So
Okay.
yeah, so we released that. It has 101,000 views already. I'm
I know. I saw
excited.
that, man.
Yeah.
Congrats. It's awesome.
I was the other one.
Yes, I saw that. Yes, and you liked
I
it.
watched
saw
it
that.
liked
once. So I was one.
I did
Yes.
heart smile emoji
Oh yay! That's
And then
that's super
wink.
cute.
in tongue with the one.
The winky
eye.
tongue. I've
Yeah,
never heard that one.
Well, it's a good one.
Is it like
I use that one a lot.
Well, yeah, they got a bunch of new ones. And it's really weird because I'm trying to figure out what
because you
they-
only use the eggplant, so you're not
I
sure?
noticed that you have your
With the little- with the
own.
little
you have a CobraCast emoji.
That's right.
It's amazing. And
Did
it's
you
the
see that little
color.
cobra? That's mine.
Oh
yeah,
my
I bought
God.
that.
And it's the bright green emoji.
I bought it. I bought that. It's a
So did-
cobra, and I own that.
So
So,
do
if you ever
you-
use it, you owe me a penny.
So
We
do
talked
you,
about
you,
this.
Did you
Do that?
realize that I have the wolf emoji
Wow.
head with the bourbon glass? I'm still waiting for the iron. The
yeah.
the
It's
like
probably in there though.
the metal iron. How you iron in the olden days. I want that as an emoji so I could do iron wolf whiskey glass. Right. So
Very nice.
whoever makes emojis out there and you're listening,
Emoji
can you do that
maker.
for me?
You
I'll
can
give
actually-
I'll
We're
give you free
talking to
booze.
you.
I'll give you free booze. You can actually have your own emojis made.
How
How
Ask
do we do
Bobby
this?
Sharon how.
No,
Bobby
there's a company that'll actually make them for you. You got, of course, you got to pay some money, but they send them to you. and
How about if I just give him booze?
that might work too. I don't know. Maybe they'll work for
Deanna?
booze.
Will you sing a song for it?
Honey, I got news for you.
She don't sing
Jake,
for
Will
free.
you give a free ticket
I don't
for
sing
it?
for free.
Those free
Ooh,
days are over.
If I get an emoji too, maybe.
I mean, an iron emoji. I mean, just
I don't,
saying.
yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Can we
about
do a
any
whiskey
margin.
emoji? I don't know what that how
It's
that
it's a
works.
glass. It's like this. And
No,
it
I
has
already
the
have that one.
Okay.
That
make
one
it.
already exists.
There's probably something out there. It looks like an iron. Well, you know what? Like an iron. You know?
That's what I said.
Oh, like
The
no,
entire time.
no. I'm saying an iron.
No, an
that
iron. That's what I
there's one in
said.
there.
He
No,
even
there's
did
not.
this.
No,
I wasn't looking.
There's
There
not.
is an
I
iron.
was
There is
over-
an
I was over here
iron.
doing
I
No.
thought there
technical
was
shit.
an iron in there.
There's
There
not.
is. I've seen
No,
it.
There's not.
It's just
Send
like
it to
on
me.
Monopoly. Okay,
Right
there's
now.
a freaking
Somebody-
iron.
Oh.
Anyone listening right now that you could find an iron emoji, I will
All
give
right.
you a free bottle of my 4-year-old
What?
bourbon.
Woo!
Send
All
it
right,
to
we
me
got a whiskey call, y'all.
immediately.
Remind me the
Everybody
next.
has to go find.
Okay, the next
I've
an
been
time.
emoji.
looking. I've been looking. It's not there.
Okay, so what else you got going on? So you have that. no, I'm trying to go around the room here a little bit.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. We digress.
We always.
That's
do.
how we do this. That's the theme of the show. It's called digression. I said I should just like, whoa, look at it. It's like slides. It's like Cocktail with Tom
It's
Cruise.
So cute.
She has
Slides
an
across
empty
the room.
glass, so I was just trying to help.
Well, she got one eye open over here. I think it was the wine that was
I'm
that the
on
Iron Wolf
medication.
wine.
No, it was the pedicures earlier.
No, I'm on medication. I really
Are
don't
you
want to
really?
drink hard
Oh
alcohol.
wow.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit. Not the medication. That makes it more fun. Oh. Anyways,
Oh, you don't know?
no, you
No,
didn't tell me.
We're not talking
Oh,
about.
we'll talk
But
about that later.
so
We'll talk.
That's a later thing.
Yeah, it's
after show, babies.
Yeah, after show stuff. That's the highlight reel.
Tune in.
Tune in.
Tune in. We'll make it
6
live.
So the video's over 100,000 hits.
Yes.
And the song is going to be out. It's out right now.
It's
on
out
Spotify.
right now,
Is
yeah.
it on iTunes also, or?
Yeah. Not yet. I don't. Well, it's not on my phone. You can check it on yours, but it's
I
not
will.
on mine.
Oh, it's on mine.
Oh, you did not check it.
Well, let's just say it's everywhere right now. So
Yes, it's available for download.
awesome, man. That's great.
It's called Lime Crush. And so, so back to the whole thing. So they're making like people branded ambassadors for this contest. The contest starts April 15th. My first show is going to be April 19th
Where's that going to be?
in Houston at Stampede. I have a residency there now.
Oh, wow. Aren't
So
you
you
special?
can't go to the whiskey festival.
I know.
'Cause it's
I heard the
April
date today. I
19th.
was like, no. So the
This is a
dates
bummer
just
for you.
changed. I'm sorry.
No.
Or you can skip your own shit and go to mine.
Wow. Man,
Hey,
you're stretching
hey,
it.
Jake, we
You're
could get people to
stretching
cover.
I'm sure somebody can cover.
Who doesn't want to drink whiskey all day? So
I don't know if I could.
But guess
That's a-
what?
that's a
So
little much.
here's the cool part about mine. I'm sorry, I can't say what's cool about yours yet. But
I love that she's.
That's fine.
I love that she's
messed up.
driving people to her stuff and not Jake's stuff on
no,
the
no,
same
no, no.
day.
Wait,
That's
no.
okay. It's
So
okay.
I'm about to
We got
explain
this.
it. I'm about to explain why Jake's gonna be at mine.
I love it.
So they are making people actually be able to win $1,000 to go to my show for Ford because they want to bring the Ford
Jake,
Whisperer
I can't go to
campaign
yours.
into exactly.
That's okay.
See.
I'm going to be at hers for
See?
$1,000.
For $1,000.
See, I'm
okay.
telling you. That's why I said Jake will be at my show. If you want to see Jake,
so
come
how
to
do you
my
win the
show.
$1,000? You show up, or how's
You have
it
to
work?
show up. You have to hashtag Lime Crush. You have
Done.
to hashtag
Got it.
the Ford Whisperer.
I can do that.
Hashtag Deanna Wheeler.
Yep.
And do the whole outside thing.
Yep.
That sounds like a lot of work.
for
Sounds
Fort
like a
Whisper.
lot of
Hey, for
work.
$1,000, I don't
Hey.
know.
Or you can
Hey.
just show up to the festival and and taste
You just
50
have to sign
plus
up.
Well, let me ask you a
whiskey,
You
question.
just have to sign up.
eat
Is
to
that-
be
food,
a
and
guest.
listen to Rodney Foster. I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. Is that $1,000? Is that like that before taxes or?
No, it's $1,000, and then
I
so
know that, but you got
for
taxes out
each
of it or what?
show.
Like tax, title, and license? Are we like
Yeah.
straight up?
it's
feel like
$1,000 in cash when you're there.
Oh shit! Well, okay.
Well, are we
At
gonna,
the
Oh,
event.
that's
if
kind
you
of
say
the-
it out loud, then the man has to take some too.
Yeah,
so.
so you're gonna walk out at about
We'll
600.
do under the table. We'll just say 600.
Let's say 600.
Solid.
Solid 600.
Okay, sounds perfect. I think that's already worked out with the venue. I'm not entirely sure. But no,
I
so
think the venue
after
hates us right now.
so
Fuck
so
that guy. Who's that CobraCast guy? He's
Everyone's
banned. He's
backpedaling.
banned.
so Stampede is being super awesome about everything. And so I'm going to play during the contest just for the song itself. And then
Yeah.
after the contest, I play my set. So it's
Oh,
going to be
wow.
really exciting.
Awesome.
We're going to do that. It's a residency for there for at least 6 months. So it's really fun. It's
So-
really cool.
Playing like what? Once a week? Once a month? How's
It's
the
one
residency?
Friday a month
Okay.
for 6 months.
Wow.
And so there's pre-qualifiers and then there's the contest that goes throughout
Very cool.
the 6 months.
That's awesome.
So who wrote the song?
I did.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Wow. Good for you.
Deanna Wheeler,
Yes.
local singer.
And AJ is my producer, AJ Vallejo. I know you know
AJ.
that.
AJ.
is wonderful.
Yes.
I was telling somebody this story. Do you remember at your benefit where the sound guy called them? Was it HV? Remember?
Oh yeah. You know AJV, man?
No. What happened was I was.
It's cooler and hipper though. I mean, it should be.
Actually,
no,
We
no.
actually talked about that being on his iTunes. AJV sounds way cooler.
So it should be like his stage name.
What happened? Let me tell you the story so you kind of get the gist of it. So I was I was picked to be the MC for Deanna Wheeler's benefit. And when was that month? Was it in June? May,
That was
June?
in June.
June. And so around 6 o'clock, everybody was annihilated except for me. So, anyways, the
Wow.
sound guy.
Why?
Mind
Under-
you, my
underachiever.
benefit was
That's right.
31
Underachiever.
bands in
It was
Round Rock
crazy.
because
yeah.
I was paralyzed in the hospital.
69.
Yeah, so
proof.
I was running all. So I was
69.
running all over the place at that time. So, anyways, the sound guy, I told him, I said, "Hey, man, I got to go check out the other two bars, make sure everything's cool down there and everything. I'll be back." So I get back and he's on the stage, and Vallejo couldn't do it. American Gypsy couldn't do it. So they got a band together with I think Hanch.
Hold on. So the bands were hammered and they couldn't play?
No. The
Okay.
people running the benefit
Oh, okay.
were
gotcha.
kind of hammered
I
and
gotcha.
drunk, and
Because
So-
these are all professionals.
yeah,
Those are-
professionals. Yeah. So,
We
anyways,
don't drink.
so the sound
No.
guy's up on stage. I walk in, and so the deal was Vallejo was supposed to play as a band. They couldn't. Some guys couldn't make it,
Right.
and then American Gypsy was supposed to do it.
Was
and
it Alex? Was it
I don't
Alex?
remember.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways,
Because Dead Love Club is awesome.
yeah, they are.
Oh my
you seen
god!
his
And they
video?
have gotten so much.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So cool.
They're
But
incredible.
anyways,
Keep going.
they put together this band called the Whiskey Gypsies, right?
Oh,
And it was AJ and Hanch, and I think was the guys were playing it too, Alex.
no! So that was basically AJ stepping in for the guitar player that I believe got let go until they picked up my good old buddy Nick Dearman.
Yeah. But it had a different bass player and a different drummer, so it was like a
AJ
whole.
is
it was
a
mix-
renaissance man.
it was
I
a
mean, he
mismatch.
could move
So anyways-
into any band.
So, anyways, the sound guy was hammered,
Oh,
and he gets up there. He goes, "Hey, I got the Whiskey Gypsies coming up with HV Vallejo." So instead of
nice.
AJ, it was HV.
We
HV.
call them HV.
So I started calling. I
for
still
like
call him
Nice.
HV when I see him. What's up, HV? He starts shakes his head and laughs and stuff. And,
It's awesome.
yeah, so HV Vallejo.
Sound man always has to be on point.
Yeah,
That's fact.
So he actually apologized later. I think the next day.
Actually, I got up there with them that night.
That's right. I do have a
I
video
was.
of that too. I have a
Don't
video
show
of
that to anybody in your whole freaking life.
So,
It's on YouTube already. I posted it.
I
So
hate
a real quick
No, you
story
don't.
about those guys, real quick. South by Southwest, right?
Who?
So Omar. So I sponsor Omar and
That's
the
right.
512 Studios, all that stuff. So Omar calls me and said, "Hey man, you got to come out here. We're doing this show at the hotel. I think it was at Hilton. Was it the Hilton?
With the,
I ran into
with the
you.
10-minute show.
oh no,
Yeah.
that was the
It was the 15
Marriott?
minute show.
Marriott?
right?
No, Sheraton.
Sheraton.
The Sheraton.
There you go. So I Uber down there, $40 Uber ride, right? So I get down there, I go to the bar, I see them. shake
We're
their
coming to
hand,
you next,
wave
Jake.
at 'em, right? So I
Two
roll
songs.
in.
We
So
have
I roll
plenty of
in.
time.
I know we do.
I roll in. I get to the bar. I go to buy Omar, AJ, all these guys. She cuts in line to buy AJ's cocktail with people that are in front of me.
I asked
basically,
them. I
right?
didn't cut. I just said, "Hey, if I give you money, can you please buy the band a drink? Because I'm trying to rush." And they were taking like 45 minutes.
I
to
was
move
literally
one
in line
drink
to
into
buy the
someone's
band a
hand.
drink, and then you cut in line to buy the band a drink. Anyway, so 15 minutes in
Should
line.
have told me.
So as soon as I get the drinks, we turn around. They're like, "All right, thanks everyone, done."
10 minutes.
Yeah,
The infamous 10
15
minutes.
drops.
Nine.
And I
It
was
was
like,
two
"What?"
songs and a drum solo.
It was amazing.
That's just
and
what
I was
South by
like,
does.
"It
You get
is,
to
yeah."
really blink.
But
I was talking to
I'm
somebody.
not sure I would carry my guitar in from the car for a 15-minute gig.
For South by, people do what they do.
I wouldn't carry my
amazing.
drums.
Right?
I'd carry guitar.
Yeah, drums. You know
15
what?
minutes.
Drummers don't get enough cred. They're
That's a
Bobby.
lot of
Oh.
equipment to move
Didn't
around.
they backline anything
The
or no?
drummers. Oh,
backline
bass
anything?
players are the
I don't know if they
backbone of
backlined
every-
actually. They
do a
did
lot
for
of
my show, but
Yeah, they need to.
Violet Lee. Oh,
one of them. Oh no, they
Oh.
did both. Yeah,
Oh.
both of my shows. Violet Lee.
okay, let's go.
Back on
Yeah.
track. Back on track here, honey.
Hey, everybody, introduce Jake.
No,
It's
we're getting-
fine.
we're getting
there.
we're getting-
no,
we're getting
this
there.
is important stuff that we're covering.
She's all over the place.
I am
It's
not.
all, no, but that's good though.
Start with him. He's the
Jake's-
one. He's
Jake
blame
is
him.
very important.
I'm not.
Very important.
I'm not.
He's the
He
most.
is.
He is the
He's
most
the
important
whiskey
guy.
man. I think he's
Hold on.
pretty
Technically,
freaking
he's the
important.
whiskey man.
Can I do a little Jake intro?
Sure, you're the man.
So Jake, I know the man. I'm not the man.
I know
Jake.
the man.
He makes whiskey. I just
Jake is
Throw a
the
party.
Texas
and drink it.
Whiskey Festival guy. All right. So him
Okay.
and his partners put together this deal, and it's like the second year now.
It is the second year.
very
yep.
successful last year. I
Yeah.
was unable to be a part of it last year because I didn't have cash, and I had to be invited.
Well, yeah.
He wasn't
so
on the list.
I wasn't on the list.
Wow,
So I am making it this year, but I'll tell you
that's
what.
funny.
Out of all the Texas whiskey, he has more than 26.
We have 22 distilleries
22.
representing 24 brands. And if I counted it up this morning, give or take, we're at 56 different expressions.
awesome.
What is an expression?
And
Product.
Jake, now
so
I-
like hot scotch versus bourbon versus iron hot.
So I've been at a few events with him before. He's
Right,
very knowledgeable. I mean, what I do, I make it. I had to Google it, how to
Yeah.
make it. Like, he will pick it apart. He's much more educated than I am.
I went to
I'm
the
just saying.
distillery the
I'll
other
tell you,
day, and he told
I
me
just,
that he
I just
Googled
dumped
it.
a bunch of money on making liquid.
But I have to. but I have
You don't
to.
give yourself enough credit.
I have to
man.
tell you, I was up at.
Well, it came out really good.
I was up at
It
Iron
did-
Wolf.
It did.
I was
And
up at.
I
it's
taste
good.
tested it.
I was up at Iron Wolf a couple weeks ago for Texas KGB,
Yes.
and you took us on a tour, Omar,
I did.
and
Yeah.
I think Tony Park was
a
there
private
also.
tour because we don't
A
give
private
tours right
tour.
now. Yeah.
And you sounded very knowledgeable. I
don't?
was very impressed by your knowledge of.
I-
of
That's what I'm
what you do over
saying.
there.
I hear him talk about it all the time, and he's extremely knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I make shit up usually.
I asked him what the windows were for.
No, I am very not. So I've been doing this for 28 years now. So again, other than that, I just
Much more
dated
knowledgeable.
myself. But yes, we're
And I'm
very
sorry,
knowledgeable.
I said
But
windows.
Jake
I
is
apologize.
amazing.
Windows.
What's wrong with the windows?
Will you not tease my?
The windows. What's up with the
No,
windows?
so there's windows on the big pipe in the wall.
Wow.
What's it called?
Now we're
It's called
talking
a
about
still.
pipes.
It's a still.
The still. Okay.
It's an 18
So
inch.
I asked him what the
22
windows were
pipe.
2
for,
foot.
and
22
he
foot,
proceeded to
Column
tell me
still?
that the windows are for purity, right?
Yeah. You
All
put
right.
plates
Well,
in it.
she
and it runs
teases
through.
me because I
Distilled.
say Windows,
Because there's no
And,
A in window.
and
So
now I pronounce it Windows.
That's the,
Pronunciate.
that's the correct pronunciation, I do believe. Windows, yes.
Well, again, when I'm doing the tour, I have a couple, 2, 3 cocktails in me. So,
More than that. What are you talking
so
about?
I say Windows.
That's by 11 a.m. What are you talking
I
about?
say Windows, and she says, no, it's Windows.
It makes the afternoon tours a lot more interesting.
yes, it was a lot of fun.
No, but I was very impressed by it, though. When we went out there, you took us around the whole facility and showed us everything. And
It's very impressive. I mean, it took
Yeah.
us 4.5 years to build the facility.
I'm excited
And,
for the next two. I am totally. I've been talking about it.
It's gorgeous out
we're
there.
planning on doing out there. And
We got a 9-disc golf course out there. I mean, we're ranked, I think, number 14 on the golf disc circuit.
wow.
I don't know what that is, but
They have a
They
ramp
have
for
an
that.
awesome
pretty
play
good.
place for kids too, which I just found out. So guess what? We're gonna be all summer long.
Oh, shit.
And he's putting in a pool.
And a pool.
Shipping container swimming pool with aquarium glass.
It's pretty crazy.
Wow. I didn't even know that was a thing.
69
Go big or
proof.
go home.
69 proof. Wow. I'm waiting for the amphitheater. That's what I'm waiting for.
69
Well,
proof.
the
Yeah, an
amphitheater
amphitheater-
comes, I think, next year too. So we're doing building 2.
Oh, yeah.
We're hoping in 9 months, if our investors are listening. The more you buy, the bigger we get. So we got another 4 to 5 buildings that we're building out there.
Buy some booze.
Yes.
And buildings. Buy some buildings.
Yeah, because we're planning. We were talking, and well, we won't go into it because we're still in the talking planning stages. But we're going to do some events out there, and
Of course.
it's going to be very, very big and very cool once we get the amphitheater going and stuff.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. We'll
I'm excited.
So Texas KGB, you guys know them for many times that we've been on here, and it's last 2 years before I actually had product. When I saw them play for the first time, I was like, I want you guys to be our brand as our voice, right? And I didn't.
You're like, I
have-
promise I have alcohol. I swear
Yeah.
to God,
I
it will.
swear to Christ, I
We'll
got
be something later, right? So, all of them, Texas KGB, are awesome. Now we're adding more bands to our portfolio.
it. Yes.
Miss Deanna Wheeler.
Thank you, darling.
We have, we're hoping Vallejo later on when our tequila comes out, Lobo Loco.
Oh shit.
And
It's not
Ginger
just
Lee,
the
baby.
tequila, though, is it?
Remind
you
me, I
at,
need to talk to
Ginger
you
Lee?
about a few
You know
things
what?
I have to
And
talk to you
then,
about.
our one of our
I'm
best
gonna
friends
tag her.
here, Robert Wagner.
Robert Wagner.
He's doing our bourbon that just launched on Thursday, which was our 4-year-old, along with our gin, a citrus gin that just came out.
What the hell am I doing? I don't get one. I don't get- I
well,
don't-
no,
I
you
need
got
one.
'em.
I need
You
one.
need to make a green drink for him.
It
The
is a green
Cobra.
drink.
But I want to talk about this
Green
Lobo
Crush.
Lobo.
Lobo Loco, the crazy
Lobo Loco.
wolf.
Yeah, so it's not just tequila, though, right?
It's not, no. So we're the only tequila, as far as I know, we're the only tequila company in the United States that blends and bottles in the United States. We happen to be in Texas. So,
Okay. But aren't y'all going to blend that with...
yes.
Okay.
So to be called tequila, it has to come from Jalisco, Mexico. It's a
Yep.
legal term for tequila. Like
Scotch and-
champagne,
sure,
scotch, those
yep.
are all legal terms, right?
Yeah.
So if it says 100% agave on it, it has to be bottled in Jalisco, Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we get a 98% agave, right?
Okay.
Because I only want the word tequila on the bottle. So then I blend it and bottle it with our 4-year-old bourbon. So it's a bourbon tequila blend. So it's a reposado,
Okay.
aged 1 year in Jalisco in a bourbon barrel.
Okay.
We
They
get
use
that
bourbon
lit.
barrel, yep.
We get the liquid shipped to us. We blend it, bottle it, all in Texas, Spicewood, and then we put that out as a Lobo Loco brand.
Now
So-
you had a picture of this in
Yes.
the distillery when you walk in. When you
So
the little bar inside, right? So I saw
conception-wise,
the
yeah.
picture on the inside. He goes, "What the hell is this?"
Conception wise, we've been working on it for over 3.5 years.
Is
we
it
have
going to be
3
ready by the festival?
LLCs. I'm hoping it'll be ready in May. May 5th, hopefully. Cinco de Mayo.
Okay.
And we're going to launch it in San Antonio,
I
hopefully.
have another event you could launch it at,
Yes.
but we can talk about that later.
Well, the cool
I mean,
thing
unless you wanted
is,
to talk about an air show.
the cool thing is, Lobo Loco could go to the bourbon and the whiskey festivals as well as the tequila festivals.
yes.
That's
'cause
pretty
it's both,
amazing.
right? So
And you're the one United States human being that is bringing tequila to the United States.
Well,
that's it.
so this
we're it.
event, though, on Cinco de Mayo, we have Los Tex Maniacs playing. It'd be a great opportunity. I'm just saying, we can talk about that later.
I'm pretty sure we could get a sample of that. It won't go mass market, but we could probably do
All right,
liquid for that.
let's Figure out. We'll
I
talk
love
about
how-
that later.
I love how it's liquid.
I love
Liquid.
that we just
It's
made
like liquid gold.
deals just now on
Live.
the CobraCast.
Pretty much is, yeah.
Right, live
If it
with
wasn't
the
for Bobby
CobraCast,
Sharon,
everybody.
This
would
would
not
never
happen.
have happened.
My phone
exactly
died.
right.
Hey, a lot of crazy
So if
things
anybody's
happen up
watching, my
here.
phone died. I apologize.
Hey, I gotta say hello to Kelly Doze from a great band called Backbones.
Oh,
Hi,
I
Kelly.
love Backbone.
Hopefully, we get them out of your place.
They-
I love
I hope so.
Kelly.
Gotta
She's
tell you,
such a
I need
good
to talk
person.
about that later.
We get between
And
300 and
Les Fisher.
500 people out there on the weekends.
Yes.
So
They
Bring it.
they headlined over at Moon Tower when we were out there hanging out there for Vallejo
so
and stuff.
when I saw her out, so she's one of my first Facebook friends since then.
Yes.
So I friended her immediately because
Yes.
I loved what they did out there. I know Les Fisher for many years, MC Overlord.
Plays bass
Dawn-
now. He's playing bass in that band.
Don MC Overlord was the best
Yeah.
man in my wedding back in the day, over 20 plus years ago. Love him so much. So
Yeah, but so we'll talk.
Yeah.
I got a killer bill I want to put out there. We're going to talk about it tonight. And also, want to say hello to Candace and the mother load out there too. So,
Ow!
because I was talking to her the other day.
I love her.
She told me
She's
to say
on my
hello.
album,
She
too.
says she
To
says-
me?
Yes.
Really?
She was
His voice
she
got
was up here
higher.
drinking. She says
Oh.
because I love Lester's drinks.
I
She didn't say drinks. She said drinks.
It has an A in it.
It's
And
like
A.
I
Just
say,
like
you
his
know it's official.
window.
it's like I say
Just
Windows.
like his window.
I say
Yes.
Windows. I say Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Yes. So yeah.
Friday,
so anyways,
Saturday,
we'll talk
Sunday.
later.
Yeah.
So
Hi.
hi, how are you? How you doing? It's been a bit. Look good.
I know my phone died. Just so you
Your
know.
phone died.
Yes, it did.
Son of a.
So I'm telling the world my phone died.
All right, it's okay. It's all right.
I can't comment back to y'all. Sorry.
Why? Yeah, here's the thing I wonder. You come prepared, right? This guy's got 100% over here.
Look,
I got
I got
people
nothing.
rolling up at this place with, hey, I got 5% on my phone. It's like, you need a cord or something?
Guess
or-
what?
Jake
I left
has
my
his own
cord
laptop.
in my car, and I apologize.
You got an iPhone?
Yeah.
well, I wanted to make sure I
He's
shared
got
it
a
with everybody.
script.
I don't actually have a script, but I wanted to make sure I shared it with everybody.
You
Yeah.
are very, very sweet.
I like that you're just watching yourself.
I know how to
on
mass
your
share
own.
it. Would you like me
I've
to
already
share
done
it?
that. I've already done it.
How long have you? No, have you? You don't.
It's been shared. It's been shared since we started.
Oh, honey, I know what you mean. You share it on your page. I get that.
Yeah.
But there's multiple venues you can share it to.
Yeah, you could share. There's a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I started
He's
doing?
learning. He's a baby.
You know what I started doing? It's really
I'm the baby. We just talked about this beforehand.
3 years older than me. Oh my God.
I'm still not the
We
baby.
got youngsters up in this joint tonight.
Just
I'm
saying.
older than all of you. I'm older than you.
A couple years.
Yeah.
I'm 51. Were you 53, 54?
No,
I'm
he's
48.
younger than
Oh,
you.
holy shit. I'm the oldest one then.
You
You're older than
old
me?
fart.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's all your hair,
Yeah.
and it's black,
Yeah. I got some rays in it.
dude. Look,
I'm
everybody.
I'm a pimp. That's what it is. That's what
I'm
pimps look.
balding and I'm blonde and gray.
We were
51?
talking about this
I'm
earlier.
48.
So
hair
my
is
mother-
my hair is almost completely gray.
Dude,
I
that
don't
has
wanna
to be
hear it.
fake. I want to
Almost.
smell
so
your
what's
hair.
up with your beard?
I want to
It's
smell
got
it.
some gray
Seriously.
in it.
It's
Swear to,
just
swear to God.
hit
It's
or
just
miss?
coming. Yeah.
Okay.
Really?
It's
Yeah.
coming in. The gray's
All
coming
black. There's not
It's
one
not
gray.
black. It's dark. It's like
There's not even one like
It
by
looks
the
black.
ear.
there's gray.
It's
There's
like super
none.
brown. It's
No,
not dark. It's
no,
not
no.
black. It's super brown.
It's fucking black, dude.
My
It's
hair's
super
It looks
brown.
black.
not hair's not black.
It's
not even
super
black.
It's blacker
brown.
than his.
Well, his
And
shirt
he's
is
younger
black.
than
'cause
yours.
Mine's gray.
It's blacker
younger
than
than
his.
yours.
I'm 35.
35, mostly gray. 50 what?
51.
One.
51, all jet black.
It's
Really?
Not, it's not
It's
jet black.
dark
though.
brown.
Dark brown.
Super brown.
If you do look in there, there's grays popping here and there.
I call bullshit.
I'm
They're
serious,
popping.
Yeah.
I call bullshit.
Use some mascara, sweetheart.
It was really funny for a while. I would
Do
go.
you see my flavor saver? Totally gray.
Yeah,
all of it.
But
All
when,
of it.
But when I grow all this out, it looks like that.
Shut. I can see the 5 o'clock. It's black as fuck.
No, it's not black as fuck.
How do you?
He doesn't grow nothing on his face.
I can't.
Like
Well, let me-
inside.
It does
and
not
grows
grow.
in.
The color
You
does
can
come
you
out a
can
little bit
pretend
more.
he grows shit on his face, but he
No, I
doesn't.
don't. I can't.
Oh,
Well,
it's so black.
I
He'll
did.
look like a baby forever.
I did a no shave November thing this year with
Like right now, still.
no shave. No, are we in November?
I'm not
Are we-
believing anything he says
Are
from
we
now
in
on.
November? Are we in November?
I'm just saying, if
Are
you
we
went
in
from
November?
November to today without shaving, I mean that's a lie.
Good
I'm
God
just saying.
Almighty!
I told him you didn't have to shave, but hey, it's not. a thing.
No, the deal is I did a no shave November with Willie from Dharma Kings, and he shaved his whole complete face, and
Yeah.
I could only grow like a goatee. The sides wouldn't grow. Under here grew a little bit, but it was
They
a hot
accused
mess.
you of shaving.
I did actually. Well, it got to a point where it was towards the end of the month, and it was looking at the sides had little prickly hairs and shit. But it was like kind of gross. So I just kind of just shaved this, but left all this. And but Willie, I mean, he's like a gorilla. Within a week, it's all like he looks like one of the guys from Duck Dynasty.
Yeah.
He's got heavier. What do
What
you
up,
have
Jeff?
after a
Oh.
week?
Well, when I first met Jake, he had the really big beard. I mean, you've pulled it back since then, right?
Maybe a little, but not a lot.
like my beard. If I grew my beard, like even like a goatee of that, it would be mostly gray and white.
Jake has a good beard.
My beard only comes in at
I've got-
midnight.
I've got,
So
yeah,
mine is
Tell me
mostly
before witching hour I have to
told you
leave.
this-
gray
yeah.
and like reddish. I mean,
The red thing is throwing me a little bit too.
yeah, it's
I asked him
it's
about
a good
that
beard.
while you
He
weren't
has a good
listening.
beard.
Yeah,
Well, I appreciate it.
your beard's way better than mine. If I grew mine out, you'd laugh at me. It's
Oh my
sick.
gosh.
We
Yeah.
all
It's,
would.
it's pathetic how bad my
Wow.
beard is. I'm not even kidding you.
It's like you stuck your face in an Oreo
Yeah.
cake.
Hey, so do you have any? What do you have? An Oreo cake. God, why gotta be an Oreo cake?
Why is it gonna be Oreo? Why is it gonna be racial? Why is it gonna be
a
racial?
racial cake?
Why is it gonna be racial?
What are you trying to say?
That his hair
You
is
trying to
black
say the white
on
man's a
his
soft?
face.
Are you trying to say the white man's a soft, creamy? Middle?
I don't know what you're saying. Man.
No.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I would like to
saying
say for the
your
record,
hair is black
Bobby
and white.
Sharon's hair is way blacker than
Way-
it should be.
It's
I'm just
super
saying.
brown.
Honey, that is not even brown. That's black as black.
Fucking high.
Look at his shirt. Everyone, please, everyone.
All right,
Please, if you're
enough
on
about
here
the
right
hair.
now,
Enough
please
about the hair.
comment on Bobby's hair,
Okay.
and there's no grays.
There
At
is
all.
grays, but we won't get
Please
into
comment
There
that
is
Lester
zero.
is jealous
that.
of
What are you gonna
Bobby
do?
not
I'm
having
so
any gray
jealous.
hair.
Do you have any
Well,
Austin?
he admitted he was jealous,
So-
so, they're
So
good.
jealous.
So you have any Austin stuff coming up soon?
No.
Nothing really.
No.
Now you have another band that's like the what is it, Ladies Night Out, or what is it
It's
called?
girls' night out.
Girls' night, ladies'
yeah,
girls,
same
it's,
thing.
we're about to start booking it. It's going to be really fun. It's
That's
got a lot
sexist.
more pop
I
and
mean,
rock
I'd like to
it.
go.
It's like a cover band though, right?
Yeah, baby.
Is that the one you pay
yes.
$1,000 for me to go to?
No.
Well, we won't
I
be going to
mean-
that one then.
Maybe we may have to decide that later.
500 maybe.
I forgot. Can you just go to both and we'll see?
$750.
500 each.
750 going once. 750, 850, 850.
225.
Well, you guys played a gig. It was off an airport or something for South by, right? It was
Yeah.
like during that South by time.
Yes.
So
South by is
Oh, you know, I
an
was gonna-
interesting time for artists.
you know, I was going to ask you, how did the Saxon show go?
Oh, it was amazing.
Was it good?
So my Ford counterpart, the Ford Whisperer campaign, made me my own clothes.
Wow.
They embroidered my stuff. So I had a vest that had fringe, and they had my label here,
Uh-huh.
and then
Where?
there, and
Over
then
here
it was
now.
on my back, and then I had this jacket that was velour and lace, and they gave me that to put over top, and that had my big old logo on the back. It was so cool.
Wow.
Talk about the boots.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so my amazing
my God.
mother, my amazing mother took Corral boots.
How's she doing?
She's doing great.
Is she
She
still in
is a
California?
beautiful
Or?
No,
person.
she's here.
She's here now?
Yeah.
Does she live here now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
awesome.
I got to meet her 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we had a barbecue.
I know. I was
Yeah.
invited and I couldn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did the cabbage and what was it?
Oh yeah, it was for St. Patrick's Day.
I
Yeah,
had
I had to
3
do a-
helpings.
I had
I picked at it with a fork, so I couldn't tell how many
was
helpings
amazing.
I did
I
on
had to
purpose.
MC. I had to MC a benefit that day for.
I know you told
Yeah.
me.
This girl that needed a kidney. So the bar she was in,
Way
with
to
all the
make me
musicians and
feel
stuff,
like
the kidneys and livers were no good. So
Yeah,
she
God, no.
Yeah,
I-
that
I
makes a
can't.
lot of sense
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
I
so-
mean, I would like to help, but I can't.
but
You're
we
like,
raised.
so if you want a
No.
kidney or a liver, just stay out of the bar.
Stay out of
Yeah.
the Palmer Lane Tavern. Yes.
Cool.
So
Mine-
yeah, but we raised a
mine
lot of
would be
money.
worse. you
We
know,
we
than
raised
what
a lot
you-
of money
I'm in
and it was
agreement.
cool. So so that's why I couldn't go. I think I texted you from the car.
I
I
know.
was right there.
You just have
walking
such a
into the-
big heart. You can't help it.
I know. I can't say no.
Can't
Well,
help it.
I liked that I came for you. So
Okay.
In your stead, he took
can we
your
not say
spot.
came for? Sorry.
Not for another man.
It's
no,
questionable.
probably not.
I showed
the
up
most
for
preferable.
Bobby.
Sounds
Yeah,
much
it's
better.
weird. It's weird with the benefit thing
represent.
now because everybody will call me for these benefit things. Hey, you want to do this benefit It's for cancer, research, or for this for a kidney or for your thing.
Somebody
I mean,
paralyzed
I
or
love doing them.
something
They're
crazy.
fun. I get to make fun of people and and have a good time. So that's
I
You
get
did
five,
so
I get
good.
5 a day, and we don't turn down any. So we always donate a basket or bottles
Yeah.
or something.
It's so awesome that everybody always
Yeah.
pitches in. I love this community. It's amazing. It really is.
what I said. Let's
I mean,
let's
you
call
get
it.
that a lot. I mean, music, the whiskey industry, I mean, the booze industry in general, there's so many industries that come together for the charities, and it's always an amazing thing to see what you can achieve whenever everybody puts away their differences and just says, let's help.
Especially
awesome.
when it comes to military too.
Oh,
Oh,
military too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
We're all about buy local, and we support the ones that take care of us. So the fire
it's a
department,
coin term.
sheriff,
Oh, I thought you were talking
and
about something else.
military.
That's what
Right? So we promote all that as well.
That's cool.
I'm
man.
sorry.
Absolutely.
By what?
By who? By local.
Buy what? What? Buy local?
By local.
Buy
Oh.
local.
What were weren't we talking about this earlier?
Yeah, I spend all my money in Texas. So I try
Hear that,
not to
everybody?
go outside of Texas.
So you don't go to Vegas
Except
or
for
anything?
whenever
No,
you go on
I'll
vacation.
do 2-3 different things off of Amazon because I'm a member. So Like
Yeah,
it
'cause-
Amazon
charged,
Prime.
so-
Deanna Wheeler's new single
Yes.
is Lime Crush. You can get
Exactly.
on Amazon.com.
Hey,
and I
so
could probably buy your boots off Amazon. I
Okay,
would
so
imagine.
back to the boots.
back
real
to the
quick.
boots. Yeah, let's get
So-
to the
I mean,
boots.
important things.
Right.
I got
Pronunciate.
these
Jake,
boots.
the boots, Jake.
I got these
Pronunciate.
boots that were super glam, right? They had glitter
Pronunciate.
and everything all over it, but they were like super creamy white. But
Creamy white. No.
we're do-
Nope.
y'all,
nope,
man,
Can't work
okay,
well in
you
a
cannot
bar.
be in a
Nope.
room with three
Nope.
men without that shit happening.
Nope.
So,
It's the adjectives. Got to watch out for the adjective. But we're good.
So, Snow White,
Snow White.
a little off Snow White.
Okay.
Better.
Don't be in the snow necessarily, but mix it up and you'll be
Dirty
fine.
white.
Proof.
Dirty
Dirty
white.
white snow.
Yeah, there we go.
Doesn't sound like it'd go well in a bar.
No, but they're boots. They're boots on my feet, so they don't have to go well in a bar.
Are they boots?
Yes, they're boots. So boots. Remember boots?
So who made the boots?
Well, Corral made the boots.
Yes.
But my mother decided to like glam them out and bejewel them.
Bedazzled.
So she made all of the inside of it where all the they had like it was an inlay.
Okay.
She did green glitter and
Oh, wow.
Like Dr. Scholl's?
Mom, I don't remember what the crystals are called. Man, she's gonna hate me for that.
Sapphires?
No, they're actual crystals and I forgot what they're called. Yeah, she'll text me later and be like, "You didn't know the name." But no, so she
like
did
healing crystals and
no,
that type of stuff?
no, like an actual crystal that you'd see in jewelry.
Oh.
So they're all
Like
over the
cubic
boot.
zirconia?
Rhinestones?
No,
Rhinestones?
no,
Rhinestones, probably.
No.
because I'm a rhinestone cowboy.
Oh,
no,
shit. No.
I'm not a cowboy.
God,
But
that
hey,
She's a
Wow.
singer,
Performance?
everyone.
ha. But no, so she made
Show off.
all of this green, and she did it in the front. I mean, she did everywhere. It was beautiful. So I started posting them online, and hashtagging Corral Boots. They may have dinged me back, so we'll stay tuned for that. But so I'm going to be doing black ones similar to it with this green metallic leaf.
Wow.
Oh, it's
cool.
so pretty. My mom is amazing. She is a creative cat.
Did you get her a job over there or what?
I'm going
You a
to.
designer?
Like a sweatshop? Like
No. I mean, that's
That's a little
basically what
cold.
she does
Like
for
management.
me.
Man, you can't say
I mean,
that. Come on.
you can do-
Sweat
No,
shop.
no. My mom has been so.
kinda have a
That's your
sweatshop.
place. That's your place.
Well, soon.
I saw the people over there.
Oh, that's my business plan.
So
We
we
get
probably will
volunteers.
have.
As
We'll
far
probably
as
have giveaways with Corral Boots at the Lime Crush.
The Lime Crush.
contests.
Yes.
So I'm really excited for all of
Awesome.
this to start coming together. My first show there at Stampede will be April 19th. I apologize, I hate that, but it will be there. But this contest starts at April 15th, so you won't lose anything if you go to both.
That sounds awesome.
you know. Can you go to both?
look at that.
Hey, so are you now that I got you in the spot,
He let me talk first, or I wouldn't have said it.
we know we're getting to him in about 2 minutes. This is the last question.
Everybody will come for whiskey. Not
will
many people will come for
so-
line dancing. I
He
get
will
the
so
idea.
Line-
trump
let me
your
tell you
line
something.
dancing.
Let me tell you something. I'm not a dancer. I never
Oh,
was.
come on.
Never will
You don't
be.
have rhythm, Bobby?
I saw you tap your foot a couple times.
Well, that's what
Well,
drummers do.
I'm a drummer, yeah, but it's like it's funny. I'm not.
Are you a drummer?
I've been drummer since
I
5
didn't
years
know
old.
Never
that.
seen you drum.
Oh,
Without
he
playing a
drummed
bit.
at one of my events,
I
actually.
think I did one time. Yeah, I get him playing with bands all the time. But
He
I
took
just,
his shirt off.
Oh, that's right. I
You
did.
took your shirt
Yeah,
off?
it was very sexy.
And somebody poured
Hold
salt
on,
all over him
Cody
with tequila.
Poured salt on
Cody
me.
from Texas KGB is always taking the shirt off. I'm just saying.
I love Cody.
He's the best.
I'm
He
gonna tell you
is.
something. I love
the
that whole
best.
band. I love that whole band.
I do
They're
too.
great.
They're just great people.
Anyways.
Kelly,
We know you
Jace.
just put out a record not even a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
are you-
wonderful.
When I mean, you're gonna go back in and do another one anytime soon, or are
Actually,
you,
I have
are
a
you
few
writing
new
right
songs
now?
coming out. We're gonna do some EPs and just some singles for now. For
Can you do a teaser? I mean, just a little harmony? No. I mean, he plays drums.
It's not gonna work. Not gonna work.
You didn't
son.
bring your guitar?
Jace,
he can just sit there. And,
Jake will meat box.
This is
No,
not.
No,
No.
no,
This is-
no, that ain't gonna
Hey,
happen.
this isn't BET with Rap Central over here. That's not how it works.
If you have a kazoo, I will rock that thing.
Wow.
what's
A
that thing people
kazoo.
do? Like
Oh, what do you call it? What's that guy?
Meat box. We have a bell.
Oh shit. ring for beer bell. Yeah, that's great.
it's a whiskey bell in this room right
Yeah,
now.
no, I was just wondering because I know you said we were talking earlier today about you had some new songs and stuff or whatever. I didn't know if you were going to go back in and do another EP or another record. Or
I will. Yeah, we're
so
in the process of it, and I'm gonna do a few acoustic songs too.
very. I think you actually played one. The last time you were up here was a while back, but it's been a good 6 months at least since you've been up here.
It was a while. Yeah.
Yeah. And you had an acoustic song you played me.
That was right before my birthday show.
Yeah, because I remember we were talking about it. I said, "Keep it acoustic. Don't put a band on it. Just keep it acoustic." So hopefully you kept the acoustic. So
I don't remember.
I don't
what
remember the song.
that was.
I
But
think
so
I
I'm
think it
doing.
was
I did
acoustic.
another song. Oh shit! So there's another part. My documentary just
Beep.
the trailer
Oh,
of
shit.
it just came out for.
Beep.
You know, we premiered that on March 20th in Plano, and then at Final, and then the actual movie should be out in May. I
So
believe.
that's the Ireland thing.
Yes.
Okay, so
well, that's
we're-
not just the Ireland thing. That
well,
is
I know, but that's
healing
I
through
call
the
it that.
power of music, and 4 veteran females that I took with me. We all are doing our part to pretty much try to take the female persona of military veteran and not make them feel so alone.
Yeah. So that's going to be out in when now?
I don't know the exact date, but it should be at least almost done in May.
And where are they going to show it?
There will be premieres all over the place,
awesome.
but
That's
right
great.
now, I don't know the exact extent. I know it's going to be on Amazon. I don't know if it's going to be on Netflix yet. That's what we're hoping for.
Yeah,
so.
that's the big one right there.
Yeah.
But I remember I saw I didn't see the video. I saw the pictures from the video with the red dress and all that stuff.
Oh, it was
Yes,
beautiful.
that's from
Yeah.
the movie. Yeah.
That's from the
that was
movie?
in Ireland.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's gorgeous.
Hey, catch up. That's what we're talking about. Where you been?
He was
I'm
like, I was
pouring a
pouring
drink over here.
whiskey.
I was
Like,
pouring a
I don't
cocktail.
think
Hey,
anymore.
Jake is up to speed over here. You're losing it.
It was in Ireland.
It was an Ireland.
Yes.
Yeah, it's here.
Ireland was amazing, though. It really was.
I went over there for when I worked for Dell, like 10, 15 years ago. And it was funny because they had like beer in the vending machines over there.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Ireland's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They have distilleries and breweries everywhere. You're like, oh,
I'm half
Okay.
Irish, so it's kind of,
and every
homecoming
little,
in a weird way.
every little town has their own pub.
Oh,
that
yeah.
you got in their own beer, and it's just,
walking
it's a
on the
lot of fun.
cobblestones though with heels, not so much fun.
I cannot
No.
imagine that being
It's
fun.
all
Well,
regions.
Well, it's
Yep.
weird because it's like you go back in time when you're there. You know, it's not like when
It
you go
is
to
a
New
little
York
time
City or you go to Las
capsule.
Vegas, all this neon lights and all this fancy stuff. Oh, you go over there, it's this old cobblestone and
It's
and all these old
slippery
buildings.
cobblestone.
It's sort of like going like visiting the sets of Lord of the Rings or something in some of those
Yeah.
parts.
Yep.
So
So one cool thing about it was we always had this hotel on the corner and nobody could ever find it. We're like, go left, go right, we don't know. So there's this massive pole over by it. Yeah, okay, shut up. Golly. These men cannot keep it
what are you talking
together.
about? He say nothing.
We
say
didn't say a
anything.
word.
His eyes went,
No, I was looking at him. I was looking at
I
you.
looked at my phone and then I grabbed my drink. And I'm
okay, then I'm
listening.
just calling Bobby out then.
He's talking about a massive pole. I don't know what she's talking about.
Yes, I'm
I
talking
don't-
about a massive pole in the middle of Ireland.
I still
and
don't
that was
believe in
our-
the black hair.
That was our like totem pole.
Oh.
We'd be like, if you see the pole, you're home.
Does that say?
There you go.
So I was
You
like,
gotta-
hey,
you
where's
gotta-
the strippers at? Because that
You
would
gotta
be a
have-
perfect home.
You have to have a landmark in order to get back to some of those spots. So
It was ridiculous. I mean, everything looks the same. You turn around, you're like, that street's going that way. This one's turning this way. There's
right.
there's no left, right, center,
Oh,
hold, nothing.
Do they
You're just
drive
like,
on the left-hand side of the road over there?
Yes.
Yes, and on the
Oh.
other side of the car. And so when we flew into Dublin.
That's how they
and-
do
I'm
that.
not sure there's lines.
Well, there
There
are
is lines.
there are lines. So we got this car, and it was a little Prius. And
That's
so
very common.
I'm sitting on the right
It's very
side.
modern.
I'm sitting on the right side of the car, driving on the left side of the lane, and my sister is navigating, and I'm trying. It's rush hour traffic.
It's a lot of
So
thinking.
She turns
hard.
me down a one-way in rush hour traffic
course.
in Dublin. It was. Luckily, we made it out without a dent,
Oh, my
a
God.
scratch,
Oh, my
and
God.
our
Good.
lives. But yes, that was my first experience ever driving on the other side of the road or the other side of the car. Dublin rush hour traffic.
That's
down the
crazy.
wrong way.
I
On a
drove.
one street.
I
one-way street.
drove a car, a European car, in Kandahar, Afghanistan,
Ooh.
and they didn't want you to drive on the wrong side of the road. So you're driving on the right side of the road
Yep.
on the other side of the car.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, this is so weird to me. So when I took a nap in the car in Kandahar,
While driving?
in Ireland. No.
Oh, okay.
So I took a nap in Ireland in the car, sleeping. And then I wake up.
Not driving.
No.
Okay.
I wake up and my driver, Randy Bohannon.
Get a driver.
Yes. So we
When
were
you
in
make it
Ireland.
big,
Wow.
you get a
Shut
driver.
up, y'all. They're my friends.
If I had black hair, I'd have a driver. I'll tell you that right now.
He doesn't have black hair. It's super brown. I'm telling
I think
you.
he's talking about me.
No shit. I'm still talking about you
So
too.
black. So black.
It's so black.
You know, it is what it is.
Yes.
Either way, she had a driver. We do not.
Yes.
Never.
You
Nope.
do when you get pulled over. So, literally, I woke up and I sit up, and I don't know about this whole driving on the wrong side of the road thing. I sat up and I saw it, and I was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna get hit!" This car was like this. There's like a super turn here, and we do this, pew, and I'm like, thinking we were literally going to die. And then I was like, "Why are we on the side of the road?" It was the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life.
They do that every day.
I know.
If
I could not be the driver.
That's how you drive there.
If you
I would've
watch,
done it.
if you watch like videos of like not say traffic, but driving in like say like fucking Korea or Japan or all these like Asian countries or whatever, they drive. It's like it's the craziest thing you've ever seen. There's like no speed limits. There's no like driving laws. If you can get from point A to point B in one piece,
Yeah.
the lottery has been won.
Yeah.
I mean, there's videos they show up like there's no traffic lights.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're kind of weaving in and out of each
People
other.
just
And
get-
it's just crazy. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. And they drive like, and if they do get into an accident, I don't think they have insurance over
I
there.
don't care.
They're just like,
Yeah,
whatever.
it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So like, sorry to hurt you, bing.
Yeah, totally.
Jake.
What?
From State
Let me ask
Farm.
you something, man. How long have you been into whiskey for?
7?
No.
7 years old.
Nine.
Well, I mean,
Nah,
what
about,
brought you into whiskey, though?
I don't know. This has been about a 4-year journey for
Oh,
me.
really? That's
yeah,
it?
relatively new.
Wow.
So you didn't drink it before 4 years? Or you're a professional from 4 years on?
I'm gonna leave that one for you to figure
Oh,
out.
okay.
So,
Lord.
I mean, I've been at events with Jake, and he is very knowledgeable, and I awe on when he talks. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. I should know that.
He's like writing it down for his own.
Yeah.
okay,
yeah,
for
I'm
the
now.
tour,
I
no,
copy.
see,
I have the
he
crib
talks and I
notes.
write stuff down.
Yeah.
for the tour next time.
I have the
Okay,
crib
what did you
notes
say?
off of Jake every
he
time
has
he
an
talks.
iPad in front of him.
Yeah.
He's sitting there like dictating, like, okay, I'll just
And he
say it
does
out loud.
all. I mean, he's big into Texas, and there are so many great brands. And I'm buy local. I drink everyone's, not just mine.
Yeah.
Right. But I want to learn, and I'm very open to learning things. And Jake has been a godsend for me, just to learn more about the industry myself.
Well, I mean, like Texas wines have taken off too, big time. The wineries here are crazy.
I mean, you look at the whole, the craft spirits, not just whiskey, but the gins, gin especially. I mean, rum to a certain degree, but gin and whiskey have really flourished. And I really do feel that it started back whenever kind of the farm to table movement started. Everybody was really wanted this local ingredients at their table and all of this, right? And so then they started realizing we can have that same thing in our spirits, in our drinks. I mean, obviously the craft beer boom came long before the spirits did.
Definitely.
But,
Yep.
and it's still growing to some degree, but not as fast as whiskey and gin, for example. But no, I fell into whiskey by accident, actually. I was a tequila and beer kind of guy, and
We do that too.
yeah, well,
Jack of all trades.
so I used to not be able to stand the smell of it, and I had to drink it with Coke and more Coke.
That's what I do
whiskey,
too.
right?
I'm the same kind
And
of guy.
then it just, somebody gave me something, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna drink this. Well, I was afraid I was gonna throw up or something,
Right,
and
right,
so I was
right.
like, I'm gonna go in this other room real quick, set a bag down, that type of thing, and so
Yeah.
I was just sitting there. I was like, Lord, please don't let me throw up. I took a sip of it, and I was like, oh,
Not
this
so
isn't-
bad.
This isn't so bad. And it was
Right
just-
after you prayed, you finally tasted whiskey.
Well, no, I'd had it, but I always didn't like the taste
And
of
now he's a man.
it. No,
He's
My
a
point-
whiskey man.
my point is, I didn't like the taste of it on the rocks or neat.
Yeah.
And so this time I did. And then so I continuously bought that and just drank it on the rocks. And finally I got to where I kept adding less and less ice because it was tasting watered down.
right.
And now I
Wow.
just don't like any ice.
Well, because I mean, when we were kids, me and you, I guess.
Yeah, well,
Y'all
Well,
too.
it was like the
We're
I
on
was
this
a
side of the
teenager
90s
and you were
group,
a
and y'all
kid.
are not.
And he has
we're like-
black fucking hair. I'm just
Nine
saying.
is-
Well,
kids.
well, I mean,
I was a teenager. He was a kid.
No, my
And he
my,
still has black.
my
And he
years
still has
were
black
like
hair.
I grew up like I remember the first time I got drunk was off of Jack Daniels back like in 19.
Oh.
It was the
Oh.
19. It was
Oh.
yeah
Oh, no.
yes it
No.
was
8th grade. Peppermint schnapps came out my nose.
yes.
I'm 48 today.
Is your birthday
Right.
today?
No, it's not today. But
Well,
I'm
By the
48.
way,
I'm still
somebody
40
says
I'm
you're
still
a
40
hair hater.
I'm still 48.
You're a hair hater.
When peppermint schnapps comes out your nose, I don't brush my teeth with peppermint
Hair hater.
toothpaste,
I saw that.
and I don't do the red and white little candies.
You don't do the red and white candies. You don't do those.
Now I'll do a spearmint. I could do that, but no. Once peppermint comes out your nose, you
No,
don't
that's not
go
good.
back.
That's not good.
You don't go back.
No.
Once it comes out, you never go back.
I was a Crown guy forever. That was my thing.
Well,
Yeah.
I did Crown and Coke with a Tawaka back.
Jesus.
Ooh,
Back in the
Tawaka.
days.
Well, you
It's
get
been a
like
while back.
French
20
liqueur.
22,
Yeah.
23. Yeah.
It's been a while since I've
You
had
get
Tawaka.
fancy and stuff over here. Yeah, but it's like you stick to what you know. And I remember back in the day when Crown had the reserve, and
Oh,
you could only get it at Christmas time.
Well, I worked for Crown for 6.5 years.
Did you really? What did you do there?
End of seconds.
So we
Taster?
we did
Takata.
we came out with Crown Maple back in the
God,
day.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
So I
Why?
sold that into
a little rough,
again, it was back in the flavored because remember
They did the green apple too, didn't they?
Fireball, the F word that I don't like to say, Fireball was the #1 selling whiskey by volume.
Oh
right?
yeah.
It outsold Crown,
It totally did,
Jack,
yeah, I remember
all.
that day.
It
It
wasn't
did.
flavored whiskey. It outsold everyone.
Yeah.
So most flavored whiskeys,
Everybody was jumping on the bandwagon.
most flavored liquors, every generation has theirs. So it's like 10 to 12 years. Everyone has that one thing that came out their nose and then they don't go back to, right?
Yep.
So every 10 years. So when we came out with Iron Hot, which is our answer to Fireball, made from a 2-year-old bourbon, made in Texas, 3 types of cinnamon, cane sugar, and 3 peppers from Fredericksburg.
I love how he hits
Right.
all the talking points.
Let me tell you
perfectly
something. That
Yeah.
sounds
But
delicious.
it's
I
not-
just
And
wanna-
he's talking about me on how
But
I
it's
know
not.
my thing. Look
it,
at this,
it
man.
wasn't a
I just want to
Canadian
sprinkle
whiskey,
that on my pasta,
which
Like
is
this.
30%
Sounds so
vodka
delicious.
and
some
propylene
cream.
glycol. Right.
What are you talking about now?
Fireball?
Oh, yeah.
Canadian whiskey, 30% vodka, Canadian, propylene glycol. So we did that, our brand, 3.5 years ago, and then we did our hot scotch brand. So our hot scotch was the next brand after that, right? So
is
knowing that
delicious, it really
everything's
is.
come
Stuff is
in
so good.
10 to 12 years, right? So we said, what's the next one? So I put that together, and we outsell it 4-1 over our cinnamon. So you can see the trend where it's going right now. Now, whether it's us or the new guy that just won the San Francisco deal, it's a peanut butter.
Oh,
Yeah,
Whiskey.
okay, I read that.
Yeah, I think
it's
I'm gonna
comes in,
pass.
but it's also coming in at 70 proof. What
But-
do you know about that?
But
Wow.
I'll tell you this.
Which is low.
So I won the silver medal last year. I was the #2 out of 3,800 entries.
Wow, good
The
for you,
number
man.
2 brand,
Congratulations, by
right?
the way.
I didn't enter mine this year, and then that guy won this year. I want to try it. I
So
mean,
what do you know
again,
about it? Because
I don't know anything about it.
Other than, so I know it comes in at 70 proof.
I've been
and it-
so
and
busy,
and they say it's gluten free, which I'm like,
Oh,
I'm like,
shit,
because
not the
it's a marketing
gluten-free.
term.
Well,
there.
now
I know,
again,
I know.
I'll tell you that all of my products are gluten free except our cinnamon whiskey. For some reason, something in the cinnamon and how we produce it, we've had people say, I had a reaction, right?
Well,
But we make everything is
reaction?
all natural products. We use cane sugar. We use real bourbon by law.
That's the shit.
And actually, we came into a problem this last month when we actually launched our bourbon on Thursday. Our hot scotch has been selling so much of our 2-year-old bourbon, and we make everything in the rears, right? So for futures, that product has bit into our stock, right? So we're going to come up about 4 months short of our 4-year-old bourbon because we sell so much of the hot scotch, our butterscotch whiskey.
okay, I just want whiskey that tastes like whiskey.
And I have that in my 4-year-old.
You're an old school guy. That's
Yeah.
why.
And that came out on Thursday
That's good though.
at Total Wine and Specs, 16 stores and 4.
Are you getting tired?
I've had a really long week.
Do
Okay.
you need a pick me up?
He's yelling
Little
at me
pick me
for
up.
yawning.
No, but you
no,
know,
I asked if you were tired and if you needed to pick me up. There's a difference between that and yelling.
let me tell you something. When people come up here, it's either the hot scotch or the iron hot.
You think so? Yeah.
Oh,
that'll flavor.
totally.
Yeah.
I will. If you watch the episodes, we have all the bottles
So
out.
the hot scotch, I'll tell you. So it's at Twin Liquors, 22 stores, I think. But they keep the one in Bee Caves. They go through over 4 to 5 cases a week. They keep a 7-case display.
Wow.
It's been a great brand for us. Again, I didn't expect it to be as good as it is, right?
Yeah.
So it's biting into my bourbon sales, right?
Well, it makes a great old fashioned.
It makes a good iron fashion, is what we call it.
Boom.
Well, because we use the hot scotch for an old fashioned at
Yeah.
an event we did
Yep.
that worked out really well, and we ran out of hot scotch pretty quickly trying to make that cocktail.
Well, it already has cane sugar in it, so I tell them it's a quicker old fashioned, right?
I'm tired already.
We need to get you some
So-
coffee. I'm
so-
trying to help here.
You put an orange in it, you squeeze an orange, you throw in a cherry, 2 dashes of bitters, and that's it.
Let me tell you something.
quick.
I have to interrupt. We were up over at Iron Wolf for Texas KGB, and PJ was going to the bar.
Yep.
And buying drinks.
She is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you so much. Thank her so much. Anyways, but
I would like to thank her.
she was
Thank you.
buying these.
She was supposed to be here to cook for us, remember?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The
PJ, you're in
the
my
rum
shit list.
drinks.
Yes, my sister Glinda does a great job.
So
with
we're
the facility.
so we were over there. She was buying these. I guess it was the drinks made with rum. I guess. And
Yeah.
so tasty, so delicious. I drank like 3 of them, and I was like, "What's going on?"
We do a
everybody?"
barrel
Yeah,
aged rum that we will not
was
sell
pretty hammered, yeah.
outside of our facility.
That's right, and it was
We
weird.
make a vodka that's 7 times distilled that we will not sell outside of our facility.
That's what the windows are for.
So we do
Yes.
many brands. So we make 7, 8 right now. We'll have 12 by September, but only 6 will be in the market.
Why won't
Wow.
you sell the rum outside of?
Our next rum. So we source a rum from the Virgin Islands. So if you see my
Whoa.
fermentation
Ain't
tanks,
virgin anymore.
and Deanna, can
After
you
he left.
stop yawning? So we have these.
I'm gonna rub your feet. Come here. Put
you
your
have to-
foot under here.
There's one thing to
She
clean
will fall
out.
asleep.
I will. I was like,
If you clean out oatmeal, like a oatmeal substance out of the fermentation tanks,
Ugh.
or molasses on a cold day,
Did you see the hole?
Yeah.
that is a bad
No.
day.
You saw the hole if you were in the. Remember the hole? He goes, "This is where we go inside to clean the tanks."
Nope,
Remember he
never
showed me
saw
that
it.
hole?
Honey, I showed you my hole.
That sounded interesting.
No, there's at the
I
big.
showed you the hole
If you
of the
walk-
fermentation tanks.
Yeah,
You open it in the front?
yeah. There's like a
Oh.
little
It's
hole
only
you
this
climb
big.
inside where you
Yeah,
scrub it
it's
and
a-
clean it.
Everywhere.
Oh.
It's only this big.
I thought you were
How do you
talking about
get
the
it-
one
who-
you had your friend jump into that
I'm
my
the
boobs were too
smallest
small
person
for,
that works
apparently.
there.
But who gets in there though?
I have to get
How
in
do you
there.
fit through that hole? It's like
It's tight.
it can't be more than like a 16 or 18 inch diameter.
It's
I'm a
tight.
drummer, so I know all these sizes, right? So I'm
I-
thinking it's about like this big,
I
maybe.
gotta drop a shoulder. Yeah, it's tight.
I could get in there way easier.
Drop
than
it
you
like
can,
it's
but-
hot.
Yeah, drop.
But so we don't do that because I don't clean out
Hot Scotch.
Yeah.
molasses.
Right.
So we source our guy from the Virgin Islands, but I put it in my bourbon barrel for 1 year. So we have a bourbon. Are you yawning one more time? You're
Why are y'all picking on
distracting.
me? Can we just
I'm
have
not
like a
saying
pact
nothing.
that
I'm
we
not
just
something.
shut up?
So we age our rum in our bourbon barrels for 1 year. So we have that right now, and the next one we're doing is 8 inches of sugarcane stock with spices, and that'll be called
Who comes up with this shit? Really?
Spicewood rum,
Oh, that's
Wow.
freaking
where we're
awesome.
from. It's Spicewood, Texas.
Spicewood rum, yes.
But we'll
Spicewood
only
rum.
sell it at the facility, so we won't be on the shelves. I make double margin out there, so there's a few things we will never release just because we make more money at the property.
Makes sense.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I wanted to pick up the bottle of rum, and I think I wanted to pick up a bottle of vodka out there. I totally forgot about when I was leaving. there's a bunch of wineries that do the same thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
You can only buy
Spicewood Vineyards. My gosh.
You can only buy like a certain vintage at the winery. You can't.
Yeah.
Whatever. Or if you have like a wine club kind of a thing.
Ron Yates, Daniel, those
Ron's
guys.
great.
They're 2 miles down my same street. Spend the day, go there first, come hang out with me because
Oh boy.
They want you to be able to taste the wine.
well we're built for people to hang out longer, and they're kind of turn and burn, right? So they get the buses in, do your tasting.
I haven't
get the
actually
fuck
been
out
out there, but I do like their
Oh,
wine.
they're wonderful. Yeah. Good people.
So were you part of getting the whiskey festival together, or
So
that was your baby, right?
He is
yes,
it.
it did. So it started actually at a South by Southwest in 2017. I believe it was 2017. A friend and I were sitting around talking, and we were just talking about whiskey, and the question was posed, can we put on an event with just Texas-based whiskey? I said, sure. I don't know why not. Let's look into it and figure it out.
Yeah.
A year later, almost to the day, it was a week after South by, we held the first ever Texas Whiskey Festival at the Bob Bullock History Museum and sold it out.
I know exactly where that's at.
We had a Sleep at the Wheel play, and gotta love Ray Benson and the boys.
Not Deanna Wheeler.
It was not Deanna Wheeler. I'm sorry,
So-
but
She was busy that night.
Maybe the third one.
But it's Ray Benson. I mean, we
yeah,
had.
well,
Ray
I mean, for the
Benson's
first
pretty
one, we went pretty iconic.
And
You
we
actually
did
went pretty
birthday.
big on the first one, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and so we were able to sell it out, which was great. And so we are expanding our facility, our venue, which is why we moved out to a venue called Star Hill Ranch.
Wonderful location.
Right outside of Bee Cave in the Hill Country Galleria.
14 minutes from my distillery.
Has
by the way.
anybody? But the question is, so if you've ever watched the TV series drama that AMC produced called The Sun,
Yep.
that starred Pierce Brosnan.
Yes, I know what you're talking about,
So it's the hometown in that series.
Yeah.
So that is the movie
Really?
set. We're doing
Yeah,
it
it's a
on
movie
that
set.
movie set.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
beautiful.
wow.
Oh,
That's
it's going to
awesome,
be
man.
beautiful. Yeah.
That's
So it's
great,
got a
man.
main street with buildings lining it. And so you walk in and you'll have distilleries lining the streets. You'll have food in a building. You'll have the VIPs have a building.
Can I pick my building? Can I
You don't
be
get
in
a
the-
building. You're not in a building. You're
I
on the
don't get a
main
building?
street. No, see,
You're
yellow
in the- hey.
because
Can
yellow,
I pay more?
Well, you could have. You could have. But
it.
Yellow
Hey, let
Rose
me tell you
Distilling
something.
out of Houston did. And
I
so they have
I
a
love the Yellow
saloon.
Rose in Austin and
different.
oh,
different. We're
that's a
not
different one.
Hey,
Anyways,
you have a hot dog cart in the middle of the road. Don't worry about it.
but
You have.
so no, we have. All the buildings that are transplanted there are buildings from across the state. No, I mean like the saloon that they have now was the original post office of Bee Cave.
Oh, wow.
It's just a really cool venue. We have 22 distiller. Okay, something's going on here. and I'm not- she wants to interrupt or something.
I'm
and I'm not
yawning.
real
I'm
sure.
yawning. I
Let-
apologize.
hey,
She's
this is
yawning.
Jake's
No.
time.
This
Come
is
on.
all good. This is all
That
good.
is so
But,
rude.
Come on, have,
I'm
hey,
just saying.
hey, have some respect for Jake over here. We're
No,
trying
it's-
to,
Exactly.
I'm learning over here.
I'm trying to reel Deanna back in.
It's okay.
It's not all about the Orange Crush, all right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I yawned.
hey, your segment
And
is
it's
over.
Lime Crush.
By the way,
hey,
so focus.
hey. It's all right.
Mwah.
You know I love you. I'm only fucking
Everybody
with you.
kiss Deanna.
Mwah.
It's all about the
Keep
the,
going,
the
Jake.
Pineapple Crush, whatever that thing is. How it is.
Pineapple Crush. That's awesome.
I'm gonna throw chips at you.
I love that I keep saying
We are gonna-
Orange Crush and you say Pineapple Crush.
We are going to see
Hey,
chips
And it's
fly
Lime
across
Crush.
It's gonna be
Coconut
grape
Crush?
crush.
It's
You're
coconut
gonna
crush?
be-
It's literally Lime Crush.
Coconut Crush?
And I was like,
I'm
Orange
only
Crush.
fucking with you.
I know. I don't care.
Jake, keep talking.
Baby, you know I love you.
So, I even forget where I left off, but it's a really cool venue. It's a movie set. Got a
beautiful.
lot of space. It is a
Let
beautiful
me ask you a
movie
question
set.
about the movie sets, because a lot of the movie sets are just like front, like they show the fronts. There's
They're
like, there's-
full-on buildings that you
Are
can
they
walk
really?
in and out of. Yeah.
Wow, because a lot of
it's
the movies that-
church, it's a bar.
Oh, yeah, well, there's a
it's-
full-on-
Oh, this is the one you were telling me about.
Oh yeah, it's so they have.
That's a cool-
they have
that's a cool spot then,
5
yeah.
streets now, so they keep acquiring
Acquiring
buildings
and building
and
onto
building more.
it. And we're just on
streets.
one. Like so
We're
just taking
on
up
the main
Wow,
street.
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man.
But there's 4 more streets after that main street.
Yeah,
So
and they're
for
building
wedding
a giant.
venues, all that. They're great place.
And what they're working on is they're building a giant dance hall.
yes.
And
Yeah.
from where, if you can walk to the very end of it, you can see into downtown Austin from where they're at. It's a beautiful view as well.
Beautiful place.
And then at the one end of the state, and then at one end of the main street, we have a stage, and
Right.
so we'll have we have a couple different bands playing. Unfortunately, it's not Deanna who's yawning here, and is
Oh my
not showing
God,
interest in
Deanna.
being there or here. But
I had a long week.
or it's the bottle of wine.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Was it the pedicure?
I'm eating
Or
all
the pedicure.
Did you get, did you get your toes rubbed
It
down
is.
there or what? They
I
rub
did.
your toes?
I got my toes
Got
done.
it.
So,
She got her toes did.
but we
Did.
are. So the bands we have playing, one is Jomo and the Possum Posse.
Oh, there you go.
And I don't know if y'all have met Jomo and the guys, but they're talented musicians. They're a lot of fun.
Are they better than Deanna Wheeler? Because I might be interested
Okay,
in that.
so
Are they paying you $1,000 to
they
go
are
watch
not.
the show?
They are not paying me $1,000.
Do they yawn during the podcast at all?
No, they actually came to
Oh,
my home
that's good.
bar
That's good.
and
That's good.
recorded an entire video series and played a song in my home bar. to
That's
promote the
awesome. You
festival.
know what? I'm going to
So-
go see them.
But and so if you're really curious about it, you just YouTube Guy in a Buffalo. That's really kind of what
A guy
got
in
the-
a buffalo.
Guy in a Buffalo.
Wow.
It's hilarious.
Got a buffalo?
But
I have a
You
wolf.
get one.
anyways,
you do
I
have
have
a
a-
wolf.
but they have
I'm a
songs
wolf.
like called "Liquor Me Up" and different things like that. It's a lot of
totally
fun.
makes sense.
Liquor where?
Liquor Me Up,
Wow.
Liquor where?
not liquor,
Oh,
liquor.
Okay. Got it.
Anyways,
Deanna, focus.
Everybody focus.
and then we have Radney Foster headlining,
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
and so
There you
from
go.
a singer songwriter, he in Texas you don't get much better than Radney, and
Yeah.
he's
Other than Deanna Wheeler. But,
he's just been doing it a little longer than she has.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
he's
I mean,
older.
you know.
Just a whole
They're not-
lifetime.
So
prettier.
it's
Just a whole
It's going to
lifetime.
be on
Just a
one.
And
one-
she's a veteran, by the way. I'm just saying.
Well, actually, and we are donating to veterans.
that is pretty
There-
wonderful.
there it
We
is.
are so we have an organization that we work with, and I was looking at your website, and it's not the same one, but it's Impact a Hero, and they're based out of Houston, and so they really focus on post-traumatic stress syndrome and really kind of connecting them
Yeah.
from a financial and educational standpoint to help them get
Let
over
me
some
know
of that.
how we
What's
can
it
That's a
called?
real.
You
I
already
know a
are.
few people
Yeah.
would
And
have
so
that. Yeah.
one
What's
of
it
It's a real
called?
issue.
Yeah.
Impact a Hero is what it's called, and so what we're working in Lester, you are helping. So
we
all
donate to
all of the distilleries that are
charities.
participating are either donating a minimum of 1 bottle, whereas Lester is donating 3 bottles, a shirt, a cap, and a tour. But it's all
Man,
it all goes
as
into
far
one.
as I know.
It all goes
Yes.
into one
Yes.
raffle, one prize
Yeah.
package, and we raffle off the entire thing called the Texas Whiskey Collection. So
That's
somebody's going to
wonderful.
walk out of there with 22 plus bottles, 25 bottles plus swag. And
So
tours
tell
and-
us this.
That's cool.
How many? So
in.
who is all the Texas? I know you said 20 something.
Yeah.
Let's plug those guys.
All right,
If you
so-
could,
Name
if you
dropping
can name
time.
them. I mean,
Well, yeah, no. So I
I'm
can-
all about buy local, and I have every one of these guys in my cabinet at the house.
So I mean, we can start with obviously Balcones. They've been around 10 years. They're going to be there. Garrison Brothers has been around
Sure,
almost
sure.
10 years.
Yep.
Ranger Creek not too long after
Yep.
they've been around. They're going to be there. Then you have guys like Andalusia out of Blanco who are doing some really interesting single malts. Y'all are going to be there. Iron Wolf Ranch and Distillery is going to be there.
I love it.
Yellow
I love-
Rose Distilling out of Houston. Still Austin Whiskey Company. Treaty Oak. Old Humble Distilling. Iron Root Republic out of Denison. And if you haven't had some of their bourbons, they do some really nice high proof bourbons that are.
I
solid.
buy everyone's, and
Mm-hmm.
I taste theirs to compare to mine. So I have to be as good or better. Is my benchmark.
Well, and then
right?
there's some that you're going to
And
taste
they're
that you're
great.
not going to be able to
And
compare
there's
to.
exactly
Because, for example, like
Exactly.
Lone Elm Whiskey.
and
out
they've
of-
been doing it longer than me.
Well,
So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Garrison and them have been doing it long, but like
Yeah.
Lone Elm Whiskey is going to be there, and it's a wheat whiskey.
Yeah.
So it's it's not a bourbon. It doesn't have corn in it. It's 90% wheat with 10% barley.
Yep.
So it's completely
and
unique
we're
in
all
itself.
about buy local. So
Hey, I got to
all
give a
that's
shout out
great.
real quick.
Yeah.
Kendall Beard's online.
Yes.
Say hello to Kendall.
Kendall.
Hi, Kendall.
Hello.
What's up, Kendall?
Kendall.
She's online.
What are you drinking right now?
Probably nothing.
Damn it.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
I'm just
Soda
like
water?
Pipe and Horrors coming up. What? Soda water?
Anything? Nothing?
I don't know.
Nothing. But
Continue.
I mean, then there's new ones like there's a distillery out of Grapevine called Tawakero. It's a very unique name, but they're
I
doing
don't have that one.
It's a 4-grain bourbon. You can't get it in the Austin area yet.
Can you get it for me?
I had my
You
bottle.
are so special.
My bottle
I'll
was stolen,
trade you.
but yes, I can. I can.
Who stole your bottle?
The same person that stole my computer.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that happened.
Let me
Anyway,
tell you something, man. That, to me, I don't know what it is with thievery these days, but people, I'm going to tell you one thing. The people that steal banned people's like equipment, like guitars and drums
That's
and
a
Crappy.
microphones, you know what? I hope you fucking get caught and you rot in hell and fucking the devil beats you to death and you go back to hell again. I'll tell you what.
Like
On
you're
that
stealing
note-
from the poor. Like,
on
what
that
is
note-
wrong with
Ridiculous,
you?
man. You know,
On that note, to be 4 to 5 years older than me with black hair, like I'm just saying, same
Super
thing.
brown.
Same thing.
this is fucking wrong, though, dude. The fucking people that gotta like steal people's equipment. They hardly make any money as it
and
is.
so, hey, can I just give a shout
know,
out
they used
to Veronica here, who
That's
is
right, Veronica's all over the
literally
place.
is like posting links to Deanna's stuff, Impact the Hero stuff, Iron Wolf Ranch's stuff
Wow.
on the comments just as we're doing this.
Veronica's
So,
an animal.
Just for the
Veronica,
record,
cheers to
Veronica
you.
is amazing. She is incredible. She sends me Bible verses and
Hey,
everything
so
just to keep me up.
Veronica-
Real quick,
Veronica, hold on.
I got to tell you what she said
I'm
about
gonna-
you.
I'm gonna-
2 seconds.
I'm
2
gonna
seconds.
Trump yours.
No.
Go.
She said, and I quote, "Oh my God, Lester's not wearing a hat."
That's true.
He asked me if he wanted to wear a hat, and I was like, "No hat."
I wear a
I
hat
totally did it.
mostly because I think I'm going bald. So
kinda
I
are,
don't-
aren't you?
I
No?
kind of am, and your black hair is not helping.
I'm sorry, bro.
But
Super
my
brown.
friend. So
go
hey,
bald, I
listen to
don't think
this.
so.
Hey, listen. I got one bottle of. Stop it.
I'm fucking stop. Go ahead.
The one
For you,
Veronica
on
Ronnie B just
Friday,
commented saying wrong.
I have
Veronica.
my 4-year-old bourbon autographed by me with no hat. For you,
Wow, awesome.
Friday.
Denny Herring's on the line too.
Reach out on Friday. I'll bring it to your house.
Denny Herring's on the line. You know Denny?
Hello, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Denny's on the
That's
line.
my boy right there.
No, I'll tell you what. Another talented cat in this town. Jesus Christ, unbelievable. I need to get him up here one of these days.
You should with me.
Yes, of course. Once a month, me and you.
I'm funner.
You're very funner. You're funner than everybody else. Hey, so Jake, let me ask you a question, man.
Yes,
You love whiskey, right?
I do.
I mean, what was the process of getting this thing together? Because there's like so many,
It's so
so many
big.
makers and distributors on it. I
Yeah.
mean, what did you just call? Say, hey, I'm having a whiskey festival. Come on and join me. I mean, it was
Pretty
I
much.
I could tell you, it sounds like a major undertaking because I've done the same thing with
So-
my own stuff too. So
Last
It's like
year,
getting bands together. I mean,
Yeah.
literally.
It can be.
speaking
yes.
of, January 18th, 2020, come and take it live. CobraCast podcast.
Ooh,
Birthday
I would
party.
get
Birthday
official
bash
now.
slamboree.
Bobby
We're working on it already,
Sharon,
buddy.
Birthday
Nice.
party.
Wait till you hear the
Yes.
lineup for this year. Oh my
Deanna
god!
Wheeler and I will be there with balls on.
How much fun did we have on that one?
We had a great time.
That was
It
a
was
great
a
Sounds
lot
like
of
a lot of
fun.
fun.
That's where I met
actually
you.
met her
Yeah.
that day.
Jake, sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. So, January 31st of 2018, 2 months before the actual festival, the only thing I had was a deposit on the venue.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I put tickets on sale, called every distillery that I could find, and eventually ended up with 11 distilleries, 25 whiskeys, and a sold-out venue.
Wow.
Good for you, man. That's
So-
And
awesome.
I
That is how we
regret
did that.
Good for
not
you.
doing that. Right? I regret.
You know why? Because he's a savage. You're
Well,
not.
I was just starting out, and
This
I-
guy's
I
after
was
my own
cash
heart because
poor.
me and him think alike. Seriously,
I mean,
we
I
think
sold
alike.
my house,
And
my
you both
Harley,
still have
my
hair.
Jag, my wife. I sold
sold
it
your
all.
wife.
Wait.
That's true.
Wow.
Wow, damn.
That's another
True
story.
story.
So where's
True
she at
story.
now? Cambodia?
Hello, Laura.
Oh, she corrected. Wrong Veronica
No,
for Bible verses.
we are the best of friends still.
Oh.
Denny said. Hey, Denny says he's ready to come on the podcast.
Yay,
Denny,
come
call me up, buddy. We're
on.
gonna do this, man.
Actually, you live here. Just
Brother,
come
get
over.
down
Yeah.
here. We're gonna be here for the next
Denny,
9 hours.
you are challenged.
9 hours.
Denny,
Wait.
We have
Heron.
one bag of chips and 950 bottles of bourbon.
If I would have known,
Denny Heron, come for the chips.
if I would have known that you wanted food, I would have.
I didn't know I wanted food.
Well, hold on.
You called me 5
Can I-
minutes before you got here.
Can
I
I
asked
tell?
you if you
Can I
had
tell
chips.
this story real quick? So Deanna and I rode together, right? So we did a
Oh
carpool.
boy.
Capel.
So we showed up early, and she says, "Hey," I go, "Hey, let's." Go
This is
eat."
not true. actually.
I go,
I told
"Hey."
you already.
I go,
How
"Hey,
do you know
we're-"
it's not true? You didn't tell me.
Because
I
he
go,
already
"Hey."
said it to me.
I go, "Hey, we're gonna go eat before we go out. We'll go to sushi. What do you want? Oysters, this stuff." She goes, "I haven't had a pedicure done
That is not what happened.
in months."
You are
They
such
were
a
so long.
liar.
She had 16-inch nails. It was amazing. I was like, "Oh my god, these are horrible."
They fell out of my shoes. I forgot.
So we went and
Such a
got
butthead.
pedicures to come here to do Bobby's cast, and I said, "Hey, look, if I'm paying for a pedicure, I will not buy sushi."
I'm
Who
impressed.
paid?
You did.
Oh, what?
You paid for it, really?
Yes,
because
I did.
because
I've never had-
Because he walked out.
because I walked out to pay our wine tab at the place
Oh,
next door,
shit.
and then
With his other
now I have
friends,
to-
and
I have
they're
to
like,
Venmo
so
her.
yeah, so both of you was like, shit.
I've
So,
never. I've
I
never.
owe Deanna Wheeler like $90. No,
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
120, 90.
Let me tell you something.
Just
I've
let 'em keep
never
racking it
had,
up.
for the record, I've never had a mani pedi. So
Oh my god!
What?
Never had one.
Dude.
Look at my nails.
Bro.
dude, get
Look
the
at mine.
pedicure done.
Look at this shit.
Dude, they will.
I'm pimp.
I'm telling you,
It's your toes.
this
it's
is
actually
legal.
your toes.
I got nice
Hold
feet
on.
too.
This is legal prostitution
Hey, do you really?
because they
I hear the
massage.
I hear
your
the
feet.
I hear that shit's awesome.
They grind off all your like.
They have the fish.
They do all of it.
You see the
Fish.
fish?
I don't
Oh
do the
no,
fish.
they're not.
No.
You're not gonna eat.
I don't think they.
But
Just,
have you
I
ever
don't
seen
think-
that?
They do.
No,
your
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
calluses.
Let
They
me tell you
push
something.
back your cuticles. It's amazing.
I'm talking to Jake right now.
I mean,
okay.
He almost
I
painted
I mean,
his toes.
it's
No,
not
no.
gay. It's not gay because I do the pedicure and not the manicure. I'm just saying.
I don't think
Whatever you tell
manicuring is
yourself.
No,
gay.
they have these
Not
things.
that anything's wrong with being gay.
Or getting
I'd like to
manicures as
say
a
that.
man.
Right off the bat,
No, but they have these certain things. Like, I mean, I don't know where you go to get them, but where,
it's
you,
amazing.
where you stick your feet in with,
And
And the fish eat
the
the.
raw. I don't
they
do
skin,
that.
and they chomp all like
Nah.
that.
I've heard of it.
I don't
that
do that.
skin.
I don't know where you go to
I don't
do
do
that. Make that
No.
happen.
Cambodia.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cool though.
I don't do that.
Why
But
wouldn't you do that?
Your face. I don't do
You should
that.
live adventurous.
So, hey,
The little lady that grinds off all my stuff, it's awesome. I'm just saying. It's good.
okay.
You should live adventurous.
He went in the
and
back
have
afterwards,
fish.
you know.
Hey, maybe at the whiskey festival we can have some chicks like grinding some
Pedicures.
feet over there.
Or
Some feet grinders.
we should have the fish at your
Maybe.
whiskey.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, so for the whiskey festival, is it just one street?
It is. But it's a very large street.
Well, no, what I'm saying because you said they were building a back of it or something like
They
that.
are, but we have it. So our capacity is about 2,000 people. So if we do
That's
that,
a lot of people, though.
it is, which is why.
And you better get your tickets now because I think there's only like
Oh
Buy
shit!
your
AJ
tickets.
Vallejo's
50
on the line.
left.
Buy your tickets.
Say hello to AJ Vallejo, my brother from another mother. He's on the
AJ.
line.
Hi, Jay. Hi, Jay. Hi, AJ Vallejo.
Wow.
Hello.
Lime
HV,
Crush is now available on Spotify.
HV Vallejo.
Hey, can you
HV.
yawn? Maybe yawn
No.
for AJ?
Anyways, I'm sorry. I
No, you're
digressed.
good.
I'm sorry,
No,
man.
it's all
I
good,
woke
man.
back up. I
this is
haven't
what we're-
yawned in like 10
This is
minutes.
what we're here to talk about. Just all the fun stuff.
I love Omar.
We're not very professional up here, so
512
We don't need to be.
Studios.
I'm not either.
We're totally professional. What are you talking about?
What?
Wait, what?
ooh, hey
Am I
now.
in the
I
wrong
joined the wrong
place?
crowd.
I think
gonna
we're
listen to-
here on accident. We're 90s kids. We don't belong here.
More
Whoa,
about
come
more
on.
about
What?
Jake. More about
No,
Jake.
they drink
More- it's all-
whiskey. I'm here.
I know.
They have the whiskey. I'm here.
No, but that's
He brought the whiskey.
let me tell you something.
even better.
I was looking at it today. Oh, actually, a couple days ago at the festival. I'm like, "Oh, this is a major undertaking for like you know,
major.
a major
huge.
undertaking for someone that's
Yeah.
to line all these places up. You know, I mean, it's a great thing. And this is the second year.
It's the second year.
And to showcase just Texas, which is amazing.
That's,
is.
That's pretty
that's
wonderful.
great too.
there's a lot of them that are a lot of them are grain to glass. There are some that are just brands that are based in Texas that are sourcing it. Our big thing is about transparency.
Do they actually?
right.
Does the wine thing? Because they have that wine thing where if you're not 100% Texas, people are trying to get that bill passed where they can't say that they're Texas. It's the same thing about whiskey.
There's a lot of different conversations going on within the industry, like there are with most things. And until that is, I'm not the one. I don't want to have to be the one to decide, and I'm not. There's an association out there that is called the Texas Whiskey Association that's really focusing on trying to help do that.
That's what I'm talking about.
And so I'm letting them kind of control that conversation and do that. And what I'm focused on is bringing as many Texas-based brands together. And as long as they're transparent about it, if There's a couple out there, for example, 9 Banded, which I like
I
as
love
a bourbon.
9 Banded.
But they're very open that they source it and then bottle it in Austin. As long as you're open about it, I'm completely cool with bringing you out and representing and letting the people decide. I do support all the guys that are doing this completely grain to glass in every which way I can. But at the actual festival itself, look, as long as you're a brand based in there and you're supporting Texas economy and you're transparent about what you're doing, then I'm open to being there and letting the public decide whether they like your whiskey or they
There's
don't.
a spot at the table.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't make a good product, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter anyways, yeah.
Right. So, but then it also gives the guys that are doing it 100% grain to glass here in Texas to say, okay, yeah, well, this is a bourbon that's sourced from MGP that's doing this versus this is what we did and everything in Texas. Can you taste the difference? And do you like this better? And if the answer is a lot of times, sometimes yes, sometimes no, but they're going to win people over, or people are going to remain the same, and it doesn't really matter to them.
Well, I'll tell you one thing though. When people come up here, like they taste the Iron Hot, just for your thing.
Yep.
They're like going, this is so much better than the competition. You know what I mean? Because everybody's,
Who's your Iron Hot? I thought you were talking about hot scotch. It's like, who's the competition for hot scotch?
Well, we call so we don't say the F word.
Well, I know for Iron Hot, but
Fireball.
Through
which is
the-
Well, I know for Iron Hot,
Iron
but-
Hot. Well, it was our answer to Fireball. Again, 3.5 years ago is conception. So, but our hot scotch, our butterscotch flavor with 3 peppers from Fredericksburg, it kind of pulls you back from that heat, that sweet in the heat, right?
It's edgy and bold and wild and
yeah, but there's nobody else doing that, is there?
No one.
I've
No.
never
But
seen it,
no,
and
but
it's so unique.
And
and
then
good.
we concentrate all the things that we do differently.
But
So
you get
I
some
promised
moonshines that are
myself
butterscotch, but not a
that we would
whiskey.
never do a vodka in. So Tito's,
Although I do love your
Deep
Giddy Up.
Eddy, all those guys did great vodkas. So I made a vodka personally for me and my brother-in-law and Randy, and we like dirty martinis and Bloody Marys. So we made a horseradish vodka that we call Giddy Up.
which I'm a big fan of. And I'm not a huge
And
vodka person, but I do like their Giddy Up
huge
vodka.
business with that because we changed it. Our slogan is Bold Spirits, Texas Attitude. So on our wrap on the top of the bottle, it actually says the original horseradish vodka.
Yep.
The original Texas horseradish vodka. Right.
Original.
Specific.
So when somebody copies me, think of all the vodka brands that are out there, and everyone copies everyone else's flavor. No one makes a horseradish vodka. We do.
It is
I
so
would
good too.
think
We
so.
It
taste
is
tested
really
it.
good.
It's the savory
I think
and
I
not
saw
the
some
sweet.
back there too.
So we do oyster shooters with it at Cafe
Mm-hmm.
Blue, at Roco, at these staple bars and restaurants. We do the Bloody Mary, the ultimate Bloody Mary. We call it Giddy Up Mary. And we do a bacon in it,
Well, naturally.
glazed
Bacon,
with our
what?
hot scotch. Our hot scotch
what?
over bacon is wonderful, right? We put that in the Bloody Mary, and we call that the perfect Giddy Up Mary, right? So it's been doing great. The Grove goes through over 4 bottles a week, and then they're taken away from other.
I think we went through 4
popular
bottles
brands.
tonight.
Yeah.
I'm like kidding.
So
How
it's
many
a
times?
great.
How
It
many
makes
times?
a
was
great
I?
dirty
Let's
martini.
just mess with
It
you.
makes a great oyster
Did I
shooter.
black out?
Cho, the sushi bar, does a cucumber in it, and it gives it a little Asian flair. Right? It's very crisp and clean. It's not sweet. It's savory. So people love it. It's good.
It is so good.
It's a great vodka, and I'm not, like I said, not a vodka fan, but that's y'all are producing some good stuff all the way around.
Yeah, you have so many different varietals of this stuff. You know what I mean? People come up and they go, all the bottles are like going, what can I taste? I'm like, you can taste any of them. You know what I mean? But like I said, there's the hot scotch,
Yeah,
the
everything
iron hot.
we
Everybody,
do
that's people like gravitate towards those
is
two.
different. Yeah.
Yeah,
When we did the taste test, this one I was like, oh my God, what just happened in my mouth?
I know.
My mom came up and brought her coffee cup. And I was like, well, this is like the only thing, because she can't even lick this without being
The
like,
hot
loopy.
scotch.
Wait a minute.
I mean, we put it, we
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
drizzle it
back
over
that party
bacon.
up.
We do a bread pudding with it.
Oh wow!
We do a boozy ice cream with it.
Ooh.
I was about to say, I wonder
Sinesta,
if it would be
the
good. Like,
Sinesta,
to-
the hotel,
Yeah,
does
something
a
cream
boozy
in it.
ice cream. We're working with a company in San Antonio to do a boozy ice cream with the iron hot and hot scotch.
Hey, it's come to the point in the
Wow.
show where we make some phone calls.
Yes.
Okay,
let's do
all
it.
right, let's do
I
it.
picked a
Let's
person.
prank call.
I picked
Prank.
the person we're gonna call.
Can we prank them and just say, hey,
No, he's waiting for us to call. So.
your refrigerator's running?
Oh yeah.
Well,
What
I'd
is
hope
it?
so.
Who is it?
You'll know.
Is it Omar? Is it AJ?
You'll know.
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Where you at, man?
I'm parasailing.
Parasailing. Where you at?
In the dark?
Parasailing.
Where?
Hold on.
The Bahamas?
What the fuck?
Isla Harris? What?
Dude, where you at?
Really, really windy out here. Hold on.
Jesus Christ almighty.
You know what dark outside.
Okay.
That's not safe.
I'm in the cabin. What's
Where you
going on?
at, man?
I was parasailing
Where?
in the Caymans.
Get the fuck out. Are you
Wow.
the Caymans?
Yeah.
No,
why
he
you
is
watching
not.
why are you watching the podcast in the Caymans?
You dork.
At like 45 feet up.
You were so high. What are you doing, man?
You're so.
You're so high.
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm just sitting here mixing I'm always mixing something.
I know you were mixing something. The Caymans over here fucking. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I was watching you guys for a minute there. I was trying to take a break while I burn this mix down and listen to y'all be silly.
Yeah, we're talking about the Texas Whiskey Festival and
Deanna Wheeler.
Deanna Wheeler and Iron Wolf and,
And
all the
Lester.
great things and some CobraCast stuff and I saw your
His
name.
hair jealousy.
Lester's hair jealousy of me. I have no clue why, but
It's so black and he's
It's
so old.
Super brown. It's not black. It's,
It's
super
black
brown.
as fuck, dude.
It's not fair.
what are you talking about? I mean, your hair's
There's
as
no
broad as
gray.
as
Not
broad
one.
as mine is.
Dude, I use Just for Men, dude. HEB.
Do you really?
My
I wasn't
entire
gonna-
nether
Man,
region.
why
Was
are you
it?
just for men, dude? Rock it.
Dude, I wasn't gonna say that, but
I mean,
Jake is like 30 and all gray.
Jake
I'm
is
just
from
saying.
State Farm.
Pretty close.
if I didn't dye my hair and I cut it real short, I would look like John. What's the guy? John Applegate, the cult
Oh,
leader that
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
put himself to
Yeah.
sleep.
Aw.
hey man, you know what? I have to tell you, brother, that I was down at the Moon Tower gig, as you know, I was on the side of the stage the whole night. You guys,
Yeah.
you guys murdered it that night.
I did the.
Dude,
you and I
we're
did the
on
picture with
fire.
our Chucks.
Yeah,
Dude, it's good. Like when Vallejo doesn't play as much as we used to when we tour all the time. So it's always good to because we have our own projects now, and whether we're producing our own bands, whatever. But like, it's really awesome nowadays because when we get the band together, the brothers together, and
yeah.
we fire that engine back up, it's cool, man. It's a lot of fun.
Hey,
We're
January.
like we're
hey,
like dude. We're like classic rock now, dude.
You're
We're
hey.
like the Mexican bad company.
the Mexican Bad Company. There you go. Hey, hey, hey. January 18th. Put on your calendar.
No, April 19th.
No, shh. January.
Don't do that. Nuh-uh. He's
January-
my producer. He's coming to my show.
No,
knows
we're
he-
doing free tickets
What is that? A
to
freaking
AJ for
Teabag-
Whiskey
Teabag
Fest.
Fest? What is that? What's up with that?
The Teabag Fest.
No, it's the Lime Crush for show. I
No,
was
no,
told that
it's
you
a
were told
Texas
before I
Whiskey
was.
Festival.
Yeah.
No.
You got a lot of stuff going on, man.
AJ
April
Lime
19th
Crush
is a
line
very
dance.
busy day.
cocktails.
But no, but to be honest though, like right now, as AJ knows, as Omar and all those guys, the Vallejo clan.
I mean, Omar will be there.
What I'm saying is right now it's like there's a lot of great stuff going on with the whole community and everything, and AJ's doing his thing, Omar's doing his thing, the
We
Vallejo
love 'em.
guys doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. Everybody's kicking ass right now, and all the props to you, brother, man. You know.
Thank you, man. Dude, I love the podcast. You've been kicking ass. You keep everybody kind of what you and Omar are doing, spreading the love.
Yeah.
Teaching Austin, letting people know what's hot and what's not down in. I don't know what's not hot. What hasn't been hot that you've had on your show?
What's not hot?
You gonna out somebody?
Me. I'm not hot.
No. Have you seen
Hey.
his black hair?
Hey,
Super brown.
It's
super
black.
brown. I got two things for you, man. Hey, what are you up to these days? I mean, what are you doing right now?
Well, right now, I'm trying my best to manage the roller coaster ride that is Deanna Wheeler. And,
Nice.
Shit. Good luck with that one.
and then,
Does
and
she
then
yawn
just, you know,
for
I'm
you
producing
too?
a record. I'm producing Tay's doing a solo record from this Taylor from Roxy Roca doing his record.
Awesome.
And you know, just doing a Love and Chaos thing, and Vallejo's still playing. We're trying to put our record out that we've been working on for 1,800 years. We were going to call
Good
it.
Lord.
It's taken so long to make. We might call it the Mexican Democracy.
Nice. Wow. Well, we've been twisting Omar's arm to get you guys out to play at Iron Wolf out at our facility. So
It's
I
really
hope,
beautiful out there.
Hope
You
to
need to
make
go
you
out
out there
there.
soon.
Dude, we'd love to. I think you'd have a better shot if you twist his ball.
Oh,
or something, 'cause
wow.
He's
Hey,
into that shit.
I'll talk.
Hey, I'm in sales. I swallow. So
Hey, Omar. Hey,
Whoa,
hey,
You just
Omar.
said that publicly.
Hey, Omar. Hey,
hey, I'm in sales. So
it'll happen. It'll happen because Omar owes me another fucking favor now after what he did to my benefit there. Not my benefit, but my show in January. So
we love
Yeah.
Omar. He's awesome.
I told you the story the other day, didn't I?
What do you do?
What's that?
The guacamole story.
No.
Oh yeah,
I have a
pissed me
Polaroid
off
of it.
What?
Yeah, you guys owe me on that one.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, what's with you guys, dude? It's like
Hey, it all runs. It runs in the family. That's the way it works. You know,
I
that's how
just
it
did a
works.
commercial with him 2 days ago.
It's the way it works, brother.
I'm still sore.
Hey,
Dude, I walked in the Yellow Rose one day, and they were like,
Oh,
"Hey,
no.
man, you guys owe this you guys thing. You guys owe me $800." $800 tab.
Hey,
And I was like,
tell Jason I'll take care of that.
you guys my ass.
yeah. Hey,
know-
Amy Edwards is coming back up. Are you shooting up back up with her or no?
Yeah,
I
dude,
love that woman.
Dude, I'd love to. It'd be great. She's always promoting a bunch of stuff. You know, we did that Magic record, and it was phenomenal. And you know,
Great, man.
That's
Great
really
record.
good.
We're actually writing a musical. I know it sounds crazy, but you know, it's down the road somewhere. We're writing a rock musical that's going to be about. It's going to just have only Austin music, and it's going to kind of be about. It's kind of a love story, but it's going to be set kind of in Austin, kind of, you know, late '90s kind of period, and it's to be cool. So we're gonna basically employ as much Austin people as we
Yeah.
can and make it an awesome thing. So
Very cool, man.
yeah.
Hey,
But well, dude, we're looking forward to your jam, dude. Thanks for calling, and
hey, all I gotta say is this. Hey,
get
hey,
back to the studio, get back.
I
to work.
know you gotta go, but I gotta give you one thing. Get on
What?
get on your calendar, January 18th, 2020.
April
Mark
Got
it
it.
off, bitch. Mark it off. You know
April-
what's going on. You know what's going down.
April
Yeah, I
19th.
got it right now. I got it right here.
You know what's going down.
April
Mark it
19th.
down.
I'm writing it down, dude. Teabag Festival. Got it.
All right, man. We'll let you go.
All right, dude. Love you, man.
Love you, brother. Talk to you soon.
Take care.
Later, brother.
That was wonderful.
was
Good,
awesome.
good dude.
The Teabag Festival. I had no clue that was
Man,
happening.
That's what your birthday's
Apparently,
called. You
it's
didn't know?
January 18th.
I want to be a
20.
part of it.
I know you were part of the last one, sort of in a weird way.
That was your birthday?
That was a show. That was a show.
He's like, well,
Hold on.
congratulations.
Your birthday was called the Teabag what?
No, that's
The
that-
Teabag Festival is
that's
what
an
AJ is
thing.
calling
That's
it.
an AJ. That's AJ's festival. That's what
Okay.
that's what he calls his festival.
Okay.
His little festival.
Okay.
AJ.
I mean,
He know-
all if
I-
you've met
let me-
Vallejo,
let me
they're
tell you
all
something.
six.
I
They're
fuck
all
with him.
6'3".
No, I don't.
Every
mean,
one of
no,
them.
that's what I'm talking about. I fuck with him so much. He knows me, so it's not a big
I
deal anymore.
love
He's so damn talented.
Vallejo.
Well, you know,
all of them.
I gotta say something about the Vallejo family. I talk about them on here all the goddamn time because number one, I mean, those dudes are like they're workhorses. You know what I mean? They have so many projects. Every single project they have is great. I mean,
I love the entire family. I'm closer to Omar, so we've been
Oh,
friends
boy.
for a very long time, and we're kindred spirits. I mean,
How kindred.
well, I wear his medium shirt, so
What?
this is a long story, short. So he shows up one night. We're doing some festival stuff, and he's wearing a medium. I'm a solid XL, solid XL, and I see him wearing the shirt, and it was the from the Sanford Sun, right? The old TV show. You
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah.
You're 2 years old. You know.
I totally know.
'Cause you're
I was
Lamont.
negative
Fuck.
2 years old.
With
Don't
black
forget.
hair.
Lamont.
But it said something stupid, right, on the shirt, like Sanford said, right? I go, oh my God, I love that shirt. I want it. So after a couple, 2-3 dozen cocktails,
Oh,
I
shit.
ended up with it, right?
On?
I wake up the next morning wearing it.
Was
My
he next to
ribs
you?
were hurting me
It's called a
because I'm wearing a
schmedium.
medium man's shirt and
It's a
I'm a solid
schmedium.
XL,
Schmedium.
right? And I felt so bad. I washed it and returned it the next day. I was like, oh my God, dude, never let me do that again.
Oh my God.
But he was that person that gave you the shirt off his back.
Wow.
Because I commented, I want that shirt. I had no business wearing that shirt, but I wanted that shirt. So there we go.
Yeah, Omar's a special dude. You know what I mean? He really is. So it's like
He's always so happy. Like I saw him at the
Always.
thing at the thing.
He's
the
so
thing at the
laid
thing. There we
back.
go.
Thing at the thing. And he was
'Cause
just
that
like,
really clears it
hey,
up.
give me a big hug. He was just like, I haven't seen you in a really long
Yeah.
time. It's just always so sweet.
Well, you know the weird thing about him is like, you know, he this past, you know, Austin Music was the Chronicle Awards, I guess.
Yes.
Austin
But he
Music
won-
Awards, yeah.
Yeah, but he won, like,
won
Best studio,
producer.
best
Best
producer, best
producer,
studio. I
yeah.
mean, you know, that dude is like on fire right now. The whole family's on fire. You know.
We love him so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I mean, great
We should call him.
people.
Can we call
Oh shit, I'm afraid to.
him? Well, he's just finishing
Jake's over
up.
here. Who the hell are we calling? I don't even know this guy.
Let's
so if
do
we
it.
got Omar, now we have to call
Let's-
Alex too.
Oh Jesus Christ!
We'll
Al,
call
Al won't
Alex.
pick up the phone. I know Al won't pick up.
He'd
the
be like, nope.
Like,
I
nah.
don't know what that is.
Well, call Omar. We called him last
phone. We
time.
need to call somebody else. I know we're going to call
Call
right
Omar.
now.
He's already set it up.
Can we
goes
call
We're
on.
going to call somebody else.
Ghostbusters?
We're going to call somebody else.
Ghostbusters. No?
No, sort of, kind of. Hopefully, he'll pick up. Come on, mother.
Beep.
Oh, pick up. You know, pick up. Come on, pick up.
Yawn one more time.
I didn't yawn.
Yawn one more time.
I got 2 numbers for this
I will
guy. So
come
hold on.
across this table. I will come across this table.
Been forwarded to an auto.
Nah, that ain't him. We're gonna try one more.
Omar.
No.
He'll answer. Let
You-
me do it.
You want to pick up Omar? Okay,
Well-
we'll call him Omar. Omar, excuse
Who
me.
we just try to call?
I owe
Robert
him.
Wagner.
I,
I
knew
owe
it. I had
him
a
money,
feeling.
so he'll answer my phone call.
You owe him money?
Like 1,700.
Really?
Yeah, he'll answer every time.
My name is Omar. Omar Vallejo. What is
I
this?
love him.
What is this podcast turned into?
Ugh, sorry,
Fun.
Jake.
Jake is like, man, get me out of
Jake,
this.
sorry.
Jake from State Farm is upset
Jake from State Farm.
Why am I upset?
that he's not wearing khakis.
Who's this?
I'm pretty sure that's not.
happening?
Omar.
What the hell's going on, bruh?
Yeah, we're
Nah.
we're partying on the podcast. I got Jake up here
Oh yeah.
from the
Yeah, 'cause
from the
everybody
Texas
knows who that
Whiskey
is.
Festival. We
Lester,
got Deanna
Lester
Wheeler up
owes
here,
you money.
and we got Lester that owes you a whole bunch of money.
All right, hey, Lester, never heard of him, but I love his whiskey is fucking great.
Hey, and then you got me, number 1, Bobby Sheeran with the CobraCast podcast. What's that going on?
Blackest hair you ever seen in your life.
Super brown.
So
You
black.
got that right, man. So how y'all doing up there? Y'all giving Bob hell? What's going on?
Of course they are. We're up here
man.
sampling the finest spirits.
Oh, hey, brother.
I
Since
just
I
did a
owe you
shot
so
of
much money.
butterscotch.
Oh, did you?
Ah, so good.
Tell us all about it.
It's all prickly in my throat and makes my stomach just feel great. My tongue loves it so much. It's the
Does
best
it make
thing
your
Hey,
ever.
chest nice and
Keep
warm?
it
Wow.
clean. Keep it clean.
You don't have to keep it clean. It's all right.
Hey, so
yeah.
Jake,
You know, dude,
Jake
I'm
is
I'm
here.
out of foul mouth.
Omar. So listen to this real quick. Follow my lead.
Follow my lead.
Uh-oh.
We're in trouble
This
now.
could be
So
dangerous.
This is not
you know
good.
how I sponsor you, and I sponsor
Yes.
Jake that has the Texas Whiskey Festival.
Get it right, please.
April
It's
19th.
not a joke.
If I ran out of tickets that I can't get you in, but if you talk real nice about Jake on your television show
Half price.
every Saturday, he
Yeah,
might
you know,
give
we
you.
make dreams come true. That's what we do
See?
at 512.
Or
Come
if you
on,
can't,
So
let's
if you
do
can't
this.
get into the
Jake-
whiskey
love
festival,
making dreams
It's
come
Jake
true. Wait, wait, wait.
Clements.
if you can't get into the whiskey festival, you can come to my line dancing competition.
All right, let me talk over Deanna Wheeler right now.
Okay,
So,
Line
wait.
dancing, whiskey.
So,
food,
we're
Hey,
local.
we
and
offer
riding.
$1,000
Hey,
to come to my
You'll
show.
have to
Just
drive
saying.
9 hours to
One at
see
a
her.
time. One at a time.
You could
So
get
you
here
do-
in
what do you
15
do? You
minutes.
do so hold on a second, Deanna. So you do a line dance? in
Hold on.
advance?
Let me
What
tell
do
you this. Deanna is cheating on you with your brother, by the way.
What in the world?
That's not a surprise.
Yeah, that's no surprise.
I'm sorry, Omar. I didn't tell you. And which brother are we talking about?
AJ. AJ.
I'm sorry, AJ.
Oh, that AJ, you know that AJ fella, he gets around a little bit.
I've
We
never,
just
I've
talked to
never
AJ.
heard of AJ.
We just talked to AJ.
Yeah, we just
yeah,
talked.
I love that
He
guy.
was
I
like,
love that guy.
where the hell was
I
he? He
miss
was
him. I haven't seen him in a while.
parasailing. That's what he was
I
doing.
love that guy. He's parasailing in the Caymans right now. Where are you?
I'm in the studio and I've got this button and it says no on it and it sounds like this channel.
So you're in Austin, Texas, not in the Cayman Islands. I'm just
The
saying.
Cayman Islands.
Who is
sitting
a
here
harder
board.
working Vallejo?
I'm working with this guy, Mr. James Buffalo, another talented
Oh,
artist. And
wonderful.
we're drinking some Iron Wolf, whatever, everything.
Oh,
Iron Wolf,
God.
whatever.
Oh,
Hot
And we're
scotch.
trying-
All
we're
of it.
trying to do rock and roll.
all of it.
Trying to do rock and roll. I love it.
Hey,
Oh my God.
so Omar, say hello to my friend Jake from the Texas Whiskey Festival,
Hey, Omar.
Hey, Jake.
April 19th.
How you doing,
What's
man?
happening, brother?
Well, a little bit
So
of
who all
whiskey.
playing that thing? What all you got going on there? Line dancing? What?
No.
We don't.
Y'all doing
The
live
only line
bands?
dancing will
It's
be
the
if
other
somebody gets that drunk. But I don't know. We got
I
22.
can't dance,
We
Omar.
got 22 distilleries. I don't know, 50 plus whiskeys. Radney Foster and some
All the
food.
cool kids. Well, Deanna and Wheeler's doing something else that night.
But
Yeah.
you know, all the cool kids, but other than
Other
Deanna
than
Wheeler.
Deanna.
Because
Hey,
I'll
I'm
be
a-
in
hey,
Houston.
Omar, I might be there though. It's like not.
Well, hey, we need to go out there and have a good time then.
Y'all
Yeah, we
should
do,
come
man.
out and have a good
I
time.
think I have a ticket for you, man.
Do you have a ticket for me?
I-
Well,
I
unless
mean-
he lets you in free, because you could do a podcast
I could.
on
There we
site.
go.
We
Not
know
like
you
this.
do
Not like this.
podcasts.
Not like this, but I mean,
We know you actually
Well, we would
could
have to
do
figure that out.
podcasts on
Well,
the spot.
Hey, Bobby,
You're gonna
I
have
still owe you
bands
a new
there
pair
anyway.
of pajamas. I'm sorry.
Well, we have two bands.
hey,
now.
Omar, don't you made up for the pajamas when you did the show in January, so we're good, man.
We
Oh,
love.
What's
dude,
wrong
you
with
know,
pajamas?
It's coming for Christmas, man. I'm gonna buy you
Oh.
some AT.
Oh, I got.
Hey,
I got.
hey,
the-
I want some Gucci fucking
No.
pajamas, dude.
No.
The
We're
It's
doing,
comfortable
gonna say
ones.
juicy on the back.
we're doing a onesies. We're doing a onesie.
Okay, we don't have to go
Unicorn
onesies,
onesies.
man. We don't have to go
I got
onesies.
onesies.
Unicorn ones.
Hey, Omar,
I
Omar,
own a pair of onesies, so
Omar,
Yes, sir.
you got your fucking calendar out?
Yes, I do. I do.
All right, go. Hey, move to January of 2020. You got it out,
29? Dude, I can't even think that far ahead.
dude?
What are you
Just fucking get it. Just don't play with me. Come on, you're killing me.
Am I? Keep scrolling.
Just scroll that bitch. Come on.
It's the 9th of January. We're doing this. We're doing the Cobra Bash, right?
No,
18th.
the 18th. Jesus Christ.
The
January 18th,
The
2020.
18th of January. I'm making up my own fucking date. over
Jesus
here.
Christ, man. What the fuck you doing, man? Hey, this is a score. Hey, this is a score to settle them all.
Dude, we're gonna jam the hell out of that. Who's on the bill?
Dude, if I told you right now, I had to kill you. Hey,
Okay.
let me tell you something.
It's a secret.
If I tell you who we're thinking about putting on the bill, dude, you'd fucking pass out. You wouldn't make the rest of your session.
Oh, really?
Dude,
It's
it's
gonna be
fucking
like
hey, it's fucking sick, dude. It's sick.
Fuck, I can't wait.
I feel like we
can't
should get a sneak peek.
I think so too.
I'm
I feel like
putting it in
we
there. I'm
deserve
putting
it.
in there.
I have me and Mr. Tony Park from Push Monkey and 333.
I love Tony Park.
We're talking about the show right now. We're kind of going through what we're gonna, but we have some surprises, dude. That
Yeah?
we're gonna make last year's January show look like nothing,
Oh shit, yeah.
dude.
Well,
It's gonna be
man,
out of control.
plenty of time to promo. Of course, I'll be doing. I can throw some air stuff on the.
Oh,
512
totally, dude. Yeah,
Studio
we're
Live.
gonna. Hey, so we're gonna start probably in like June or July, probably mid-June, early July, about like putting it all together. But I already have a list of who I want on it, so we're good to go.
Well, man, you know we're there with bells on.
I know
And
you
when
are.
I say bells,
Hey,
I mean bells.
Saturday, January 18th. Put it on your calendar.
Exactly, it's done.
Actually, me and Tony Park are gonna write together.
Oh,
he
are you
wrote me
re-
the
are you
other
really?
day. Yeah, he wrote me the other day.
Get
Asked me
the
to
fuck out
co-write
of
with him.
here! Wow.
I know. I was like, oh,
Let me tell you, man. Tony Park is a fucking bad motherfucker.
I
He
love
is.
him. He's
so
just
good.
so
So it's
good.
gonna
He's-
be. So it's gonna be
amazing.
a side thing. It's gonna be like. It's gonna be Tony Wheeler or Push. Push
Post-
Deanna.
Tony
Push
Wheeler.
Deanna.
Hold on, did Tony
Push
just
Deanna.
marry you?
Tony Park Wheeler. Tony Wheeler Park. Wow, really? Oh, wow. That's.
Tony.
I just talked to him. He
Yeah.
didn't say anything about it. Wow, that's killer,
I had
man.
no
Yeah.
Wow,
idea
that's so
that you
good.
guys are
I'm
even
excited.
dating.
Let me tell you, man. Tony.
Are you
Tony-
dating?
No, I'm not dating Tony.
No.
No, Tony has a wonderful better half. Tony Park is like he's a monster, man. He is so good. He really is. He's
my
I mean,
Facebook
he is
friend.
so. He's your Facebook friend. That's awesome.
And a hell of a
That's
I have
golfer. too.
7.
No,
I
he's-
have
I mean,
7
no,
Facebook
what-
friends, and he's one.
But when it comes to all our business stuff, he's like my 50-50 partner on all this stuff. So we're doing all these shows together, and but I'll tell you what, man, that dude is like when it comes to business, he's on top of it. He's like my yin to my yang kind of a
Between
thing.
your black
Well,
hair and his
when
mascara,
we went to Iron Wolf. He's the guy with the
You're
credit
awesome.
card. We
That's
saved
right.
up
Did,
all
hey,
that
he
guy
paid
the
for.
whole
All,
time.
I think. Hey, don't
Like,
say
Tony's got it.
hey,
don't
he-
say nothing. He paid for all my drinks.
Hey, he's a sweetheart, and I love that man. And him and his girl, all welcome.
Oh
next
yeah,
time
they're
on
fucking
my
awesome,
tab.
man. Yeah.
They're awesome.
You should have 333 out there in Iron.
Totally,
We
yeah.
should.
We're talking.
We should.
I have a bunch of like ideas in my brain for like his place, and we need to talk to him in here
Make
in a
it
little bit. So.
333
Well, last man,
whiskey.
we need to get out there to that
Look,
place.
we get
last time I went
between
out there, I've
3
never
and
been out there.
500
What a
people
fabulous
out
place
on the
you got.
weekends with not trying.
What
So-
happened now?
So we should promote it, right?
Omar, what do you say now?
Yes. We need to get out there to that. Vallejo needs to get out there to that Iron Wolf, man. What a beautiful facility y'all have
great,
out
it's
there.
awesome.
Yeah. Hey, soon as our Lobo Loco brand comes out, our tequila,
Yes.
you guys are gonna wreck it.
Dude, can't wait, man.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
We're gonna
And
sponsor you
can't
guys.
wait for them. Hit
gonna
me
be
up.
awesome.
Text me that date to that whiskey festival with Jake.
Yeah.
And let
April
me know what we're gonna do to
19th.
promote
Good
it.
Friday.
19th.
Rock that out.
Hey,
Good Friday, man.
yeah,
April 19th.
Omar.
April
Yeah.
19th.
Hey.
Don't
Make
worry
Good
about
Friday
Deanna
great.
Wheeler. She's gonna be in like Houston, so it's closer.
Hey, coming this.
But if
fall-
you're in Houston, you should totally check out her show.
But if you are in Houston
Well,
on
thank
that
you
day,
guys.
Omar.
Yes,
Deanna
I'm gonna
Wheeler.
go see Deanna Wheeler, guys. Sorry.
Hey,
Oh,
Fair enough.
Omar.
Damn it.
Omar.
Yo,
Coming
What?
this fall from Iron Wolf. There's going to be a hot scotch. It's going to be a CobraCast hot scotch with Carolina Reaper peppers infused inside the hot
Yeah.
scotch.
Okay.
holy shit, dude.
Is this
Those
the
are
first
hot.
you're hearing
I
of
know,
this?
but-
I am. That's the first I've heard of it.
I'll
but
tell you, it's a brand new
I-
blend,
I'm fine with it.
but it's got my face on the front of it. It's going to be badass.
Oh,
it's
my.
it's going to
No,
be tinted
Can't
green.
Wait.
No, it's just gonna be all.
It's going to be
Cobra.
tinted green.
Well, can we put
Just-
like?
it's
can
gonna
we,
be a
we got to
snake
do
bite.
something with Cobra in there. Like
all
Venom,
Cobra all
Venom?
day long.
We might just call it snake bite.
Nah,
Snake
it's got to be
bite. Hey,
CobraCast
say-
on there.
Cobra
spit. Come
snake
on.
bite.
It's going to be tinted green. So it's going to be very cool. like you know, like for St. Patrick's Day and shit.
Tits and green. I like it.
That's awesome. Hey, dude. This guy's he thinks of everything.
Don't judge.
Hey,
Don't
Watch
judge.
out.
I'm
not
a
judging.
hey, Omar, I'm a savage. You
Is
know
there
this.
judging there?
He's a savage, this guy, Buffalo. He's
You-
a savage.
you
But
know-
hey,
you
dude,
know how it
great-
works.
Great talking to you fellas.
All right, we're gonna let you go, man. I know you got.
Hey.
I know you're working tonight. Thank you for so much for talking to
We
us.
love you so much, Omar.
Love
I mean,
you, Lester.
Deanna
Love you,
Wheeler.
Jared.
That
Love
comes
you,
from
Jake. I don't know
Deanna.
you yet. But one day we will. And
Man,
Bobby,
absolutely.
I'll get you your freaking pajamas.
I mean,
I promise.
Oh,
Deanna
shit.
loves AJ more, but I love you more. So there's that.
Are we breaking up? We're breaking up.
We're breaking up, man.
No,
Way to
no,
go, way to
no.
go.
Oh.
Hey, I'm in sales. I got knee pads. That's
Omar,
why.
Omar,
Yes.
I love you, brother.
You keep admitting
Love
that.
you
That's
guys,
something
man.
I
Y'all have
wouldn't
a
share.
great day. Great
Uh,
night.
That's
Hey, talk to you
I'm
later. Have a
not-
go and peace
I would
out.
not be as successful as I am without that.
He's gone.
I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
Fair enough.
Jace from Texas KGB.
Oh, I gotta pee.
What
Wanna
time
call?
is it?
It is about
9:22.
9:22. I don't have Jason's number. You got Jason's number?
Yeah, yeah,
Hook it up.
Yeah.
Is he gonna pick up?
yeah. It's Lester.
That's Lester. Oh shit! Whoa, excuse me. Jake is over here like, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I wasting my time?
No, I'm having fun. My only question is, do we have more bourbon?
Yes, we
yeah,
do.
I got 2 more bottles.
Well, then we're good to go.
2:00 in the morning, y'all.
Hey,
Well, my
So
wife,
joking.
my
Hey,
wife may
I
be
will
upset
feed
with
you
me.
your
I
What?
have yawned 19 times. I'm not staying up till
Yes.
2:00 in the morning.
Oh shit! Say
I'm
hello to
not-
Matt Bray from LC Rocks. Just
hey,
popped
Matt!
up.
Yay!
LC.
Matt
Love
Bray,
the
my
LC
brother from-
Rocks.
well,
Got
you
a
know-
great new band called Rock Holidays coming out.
Oh, what?
They're actually out
I have
already, I
heard of that.
think.
So I love those guys.
Who?
Out in Round Rock.
LC Rocks?
So they they play like North all the time.
They
so-
play all over the place.
Yeah.
Well,
They're savages. They play everywhere.
They do
The
like-
tavern.
Yeah, tavern.
So,
they do.
Lester-
they used to,
Get
like,
on the- get on
old
the mic so
Carlson
people can hear
trucks.
you.
Lester, so Veronica's
mic etiquette.
really concerned that you swallow and have knee pads.
Yeah, I'm
By
in
the way.
sales, so
Wow.
Just hashtag I'm in
I
sales.
do what it takes.
I'm not gonna. Hey, I'm gonna like stay off of that one.
From State Farm.
State Farm.
Jake, you
Khakis.
are not gonna get more without. I'm just saying.
Is that it?
Well,
Bend it like Beckham is
Jace-
what
this
he's
is
saying.
Jace
Bend it like
from the
Beckham.
KGB.
Yeah.
Texas
I'm not sure what that means
KGB.
either.
It means be the
Hey, y'all. Matt Bray in the house.
They might be playing
My
tonight.
brother.
Why would you want to
he
be
might not answer.
catch? I don't.
They better
understand.
fucking
Because
pick
they're
up.
really busy.
Okay.
So why we call them if they're real busy?
Just checking. We might have a window.
I call Matt Bray.
You said
In-
window.
Into window.
You want to call Matt Bray from LC
Window.
Rocks?
Leave a message.
Oh, up your ass.
Up your ass.
Well, that was a message for sure.
There's your message right there.
All right.
I was
We're
about
gonna call Matt Bray.
That was
We're
fair.
gonna call my mom next.
We're gonna call Matt Bray. Matt Bray, I know you're on the line. We're gonna call you, brother. Oh, gotta catch up with my brother Matt Bray.
Yep.
Oh man, this is crazy as hell. I can't believe we're doing this shit.
I'm gonna call my mom.
This is a new part for me.
What's that? Call people?
She's 80
Yeah.
years
Why?
old.
I mean, you've called
We're
me,
gonna
but
call
we've
my
never called anybody.
80-year-old
I don't
We're
mother.
gonna
think.
call everybody. We're
We
calling
probably
Matt
shouldn't do
Bray.
What y'all doing?
What's up, sexy? How you doing, brother?
69.
Fucking Matt Bray
Hey.
from LC Rocks, people. How you doing?
All day long.
Hell yeah.
And fucking Rock
I was just
Holiday,
cooking
the
some dinner, thought I'd tune
savage.
Hold on. Is this the front guy or the drummer?
This is the front guy.
Front-
He's the
Nice.
main
front
man.
and center.
The main man.
Jesus
All
Christ
right.
Almighty. Get your shit together, Lester. Do you know
Well,
what's going on?
I love Elsie. I love him.
No, you don't, because you fucking don't know who Matt Bray is.
Well,
Matt, what's up, bud?
I don't know the
How you doing, man?
names. I know
Hey.
the
Hey, hey.
names.
What's shaking over there, man?
Oh, not much. I don't. I'm just cooking dinner.
Just what are you making?
Fajitas?
It's soup, as a matter of fact. It's nothing
Fucking
fun
soup?
at all.
Dude,
Yeah, it's
is it
we haven't been to the grocery
vegetables
store in a
and
while.
like
We're over here drinking
flan?
Iron Wolf, man. Having a good time.
Oh, see,
we're having dinner. It's called
envious.
bourbon.
And barbecue chips.
Well, you're having barbecue chips.
Hey,
We're
we
having
got a
bourbon.
hey,
And
hey,
she's
I love barbecue
yawning.
chips.
Matt,
yeah.
we got a plethora of great guests tonight.
Ugh. I'd
You
like
have
to
one.
apologize.
We have Jake Clements from the Texas Whiskey Festival. This guy put together a festival of all the best whiskeys in fucking Texas.
all of them,
I love whiskey.
All of them. I'm telling you what, man. This dude, I'm telling you what, he's the man.
and I make 7 of them.
And he makes 7 of them. Yes.
I do not know.
And then, of course, you know, do you know
I
Lester?
don't make any.
No.
Do you know Lester from Iron Wolf?
I'm a fan from
Yeah,
afar.
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
he's
I
Here he is,
watch
man.
you guys. I follow you guys. I'm like the guy in the like 7 rows back with like 17.
Okay,
hot
that's starting to get a
chicks.
little creepy.
Jesus
Well,
Christ,
Didn't
man.
didn't we meet? I was out there hanging out one day.
Yeah,
There.
yeah. I meet a lot of people.
What's wrong with you, man? Are you
yeah,
all right?
yeah. I think
No,
I
I
think
mean,
we may have met.
You're like Michael Jackson and shit. I'm telling you,
No,
over here.
no.
For creeper
So-
and shit. You
So,
got,
I
you
like
got a tree in your front yard with a
all the
fucking box in the
older
bottom of it, or what?
women that love you guys.
Wow.
I'm 7 rows back.
Older
from those
women.
girls.
You hear that, Matt?
Well,
No,
I
they're
appreciate
great.
And Matt,
I
of
love 'em.
course, and of course, we have Deanna Wheeler here. So she's
that. Yeah, I saw that. Hello,
Yeah.
Deanna. How you doing?
Beautiful.
Good. How are you?
Wonderful.
Local
fucking wonderful.
singer,
Hey, Matt.
songwriter.
So Matt's got a new band on the fucking rise, Rock Holiday. They
So
are fucking
awesome.
gonna whoop some ass. I can't wait to get out and see these guys.
What
So
a badass name.
I can't wait to start playing out. Yeah, we're
Hey,
still.
All right.
I
So
want
what
to
is
know
Rock
that.
Holiday?
So Rock Holiday is an original band that Matt put together. It's been out for a while. Matt, why don't you like give a little bit of the
I put it
history and
together,
stuff?
Like we started four years ago and did a
Oh,
few
wow.
shows. Had a completely different lineup, and everybody got busy with different things and all that. Just kind of fell apart. And now everybody, Paul Idell actually was in the band with Chris Jordan, and they have a new thing going on. So I've just put a new lineup together, and we've been rehearsing, and we've got some shows coming up this summer. So yeah, keep an eye out.
I fucking saw Jerome out the other night.
Who's that?
Jer-
Jerome. Yeah,
Jerome,
yeah, right.
fucking bad. I'll tell you, Jerome's a great guy, man. You got what?
Jerome's in the band.
You got Eric Dickerson. You have,
From
of
Inch
course,
Dark.
you got Rob. You got Rob
Right.
Schumacher from LC Rocks in there.
Yeah.
Josh Roush is in there with you, right?
Yep.
And, of
Me
course,
him been
you.
writing-
I would love to have you guys out at my place. So we get between 400 and 500 people on the weekends.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
So no
Yeah,
cover.
we'd love to come out.
Nothing about
Awesome.
making connections up here, Matt Bray. That's all we do. That's all we do, Matt Bray. You know how this works up
Matt,
I
here.
did.
We got
follow
gigs
me.
for you, bro.
call me tomorrow. Let's make this happen.
Okay.
That's Lester Singleton. Just check him out on Facebook, man.
It's true. Yeah.
I will.
Well,
yeah.
He's one of the owners over at
Uh,
Iron Wolf. It's over in Spicewood.
Spicewoods. Yeah.
Very beautiful place.
So our
Yeah, I've been
commercials
out
say
there.
we're
Have you been out there already? Really?
40 minutes west of Weird in Spicewood.
Weird.
Texas.
Nice.
Fucking weird.
It's
Hey,
actually
so
pretty funny.
what's LC got going on these days?
Just usual. Same old, same old.
You got some gigs this weekend?
Just private stuff. Yep.
Oh shit!
I've
That's the
seen you
private
guys
stuff.
killing it in Round Rock. So I
yeah,
love
we
I
have a
love
lot
it.
of fun up there.
They kill it everywhere. What are you
Well, I
talking
mean,
about?
Last time I saw LC Rocks, I was at the Gaylord Hotel in
Dallas?
in Dallas.
Ah,
I don't remember how many
yeah,
years ago,
I
but it's
love
been a
that
few
place.
years.
Uh,
but
Glass
Corpus.
Cactus.
They have
but I
one in
mean, y'all
Corpus,
killed.
too.
I just remember y'all killed it there, and it was fantastic.
We had some awesome crowds there.
You
yeah,
guys
that was
have
an
a
awesome place.
solid following, very much in
Yeah.
Round Rock, North Austin, all that. It's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
But hey, seriously, you need to get Rock Holiday out there though.
I love
So
it.
I
is
know
Rock?
it, I
So
know
is
it.
Rock
I'm very
Holiday?
excited
But
about Rock
is
Holiday.
Rock Holiday going to be similar to LC Rocks or
Rock
is it,
Holiday.
It's all original stuff.
It's all original
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Awesome.
It's like a super group of Austin musicians, man. I'm telling you what.
It's going to be
awesome.
hard rock stuff.
Yeah,
and
totally.
you know, we
it's got a little bit
sponsor.
of that classic thing going on because I just have that.
Right.
You know,
We
but
sponsor local
it's got
bands.
some modern stuff too.
We're
Well, that's
all
awesome.
about local sponsors. I mean, Deanna Wheeler,
Dude, we were
singer,
trying to have a
songwriter.
conversation.
Oh, I'm
right,
sorry. I'm
right, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
Hey,
you can pitch your
something
All right,
sponsorship.
you
but
guys go. Go.
no, I mean, I'm just saying. I was interested in
I'm
hearing to see
trying to
what,
sell
what
him on
Holiday Rocks
me,
is.
but go.
But now you want to pitch your money. Throw
Yeah.
your money at him.
I'm sorry.
Hey, look,
I got
Matt,
no money. I got free
he's-
booze.
he's
Lester,
throwing
I
your
need
money
some
and
money.
banners.
Lester, I need some money.
Hey, free
like-
booze.
I like
That
free,
works.
dude. Let me tell you, I could build the fucking house out of empty fucking Iron Wolf bottles over here right
That's
now.
true.
I swear to God.
I have a
at
lot
least,
of
at least an extra room. You know what I mean?
I have a lot of free booze and banners and T-shirt sales.
That's
So,
awesome.
so he can
If
sponsor
you want to talk,
Matt's like, I need some money. Fuck
reach,
all that other shit.
reach out to my buddy Bobby.
Whoa,
Head
whoa,
is
whoa,
the
whoa, 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 whoa.
blackest,
Super
the
brown.
fakest fucking hair
Matt,
you've
let
ever
me,
seen in
Matt,
your life.
hey, Matt. Tell,
Yes.
Hey, tell him I don't dye my hair. You
I'm
know this.
so much.
I know you don't.
I don't know if he dyes his hair.
Oh,
or
shut the
not.
hell up. Come on, man. Give me a
Dude,
sound,
I'm
will ya?
so if you're watching this right now, I'm dirty
Jesus.
blonde, gray mostly, and then my friend
I don't
Jake,
know that there's blonde in there.
Jake is
fucking
mostly
gray and white,
gray
dude.
and
Mostly
30
gray
years
and
old.
brown.
Watch me now,
Bobby
second.
Sharon
30
is
years
like
old.
75 years old with black fucking jet black hair.
75 years old.
I call bullshit.
Oh, my God. How did I turn 75? I don't know how this happens.
Are you 57? What is
no,
it?
I don't know. Anyways. Hey, Matt. Hey, we're going to let you go, dude.
Yeah.
I know you're busy fucking making dinner. I don't want to bother you with this shit. So,
I'm
Man,
so
I hope
busy,
it's some good soup.
Actually, I want to bother you with
I-
this shit. So we're talking business.
oh, we're talking business, huh? Okay. Wonderful.
Call me, Facebook friend me.
Hey, call Lester tomorrow.
Call me,
Facebook
baby.
friend.
Get some gigs going.
If you want to page me, that's okay.
Get some gigs going.
Deanna, why don't you just yawn?
It's
and then
beautiful.
we'll-
Hey,
Wow.
Matt, you know I'm about
That
making
just happened.
connections, right? You know how this works, right? Drunk,
yeah.
hey,
Oh,
drunk,
yeah.
hey, drunken or
Bring
not,
people
they're
together, man.
drunken or not, they're connections.
Nobody's
so, hey,
drunk.
put this in your mental Rolodex. Please call fucking Lester over at Iron Wolf tomorrow. At least send him a text message or Facebook message. Say, hey, we want to play a gig out there with Rock Holiday.
Or watch the show in the next 2 days, and you'll see us talking to you.
There you go. Beautiful.
Right.
It'll-
Okay.
All right.
Hey, I will get in touch with you, Lester.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right,
Love
man.
LC rocks.
All right, bro. I'm going to let you go, man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right. Hey, y'all have a good night.
You too,
You
man.
too.
Brother. Love you, brother.
See ya.
Later. Bye.
Bye.
Can we call my mom next?
No, we can't talk to your mom, man.
No.
We got to end this.
She's gonna be. She's 80 years old.
Okay, let's go around the room one at a time.
Yes.
What
are we
everybody's got
doing?
going on. It's this plethora of fucking greatness here we got
have
going
nothing
on.
going on.
No.
Oh, I got a lot.
Deanna.
She has a lot going on.
Well, tomorrow I'm actually opening up for Doug Stone
Oh,
in
shit.
Roanoke
I'm
at Chop Shop
yawning.
Live.
I'm yawning right now.
Great show.
That is a very good show, though.
You're
I'm really
opening up for
excited
Doug Stone,
about
that'll
that.
be good.
Honestly,
It's
like
really good.
listening to Doug Stone as a kid and then being on the same stage as him is kind of like
That's awesome, man.
It's kind of like a
That is really
okay,
cool.
that's really
Good
cool.
for you. That's great.
I like
So
it.
proud of you.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Seriously.
It'll be a great show.
So tomorrow,
I love following you and see how you expand. And
Creepy.
Unlike us,
Okay.
unlike me.
I don't. All right. Well, I'll just take that back.
So how big is the venue?
I love watching you.
the venue. I believe it holds 1,500 people.
That's good. It's a good crowd. It's a
That'd
real
be
good
great.
Yeah,
crowd.
it's a
Less
really
than
good,
mine.
it's a fun place.
So
It's a real good
Okay.
crowd. And what else you got going on?
Um,
New single?
yes, my new
Yes.
single came out. I think today. At least on Spotify
It's on
and
everywhere.
Amazon.
Live
It's on
Crush.
Amazon Prime
and
for sure.
commercial.
And yes, and my YouTube, you can YouTube it on. It's the official Lime Crush music video. It's gonna
Ford.
Be, it's really exciting. Yes, it was sponsored by Ford. It's for they had me write a song for the Ford Whisperer campaign called Lime Crush.
Wow.
It's about the Ford Whisperer talking to cars and finding owners, but the one car that he was talking, like there's a car that wants him.
And your boots.
Hook me up with that car because I'd like to have that.
So
I
she
know.
has a,
Would you like
she has
800
Seems like a
horsepower?
cool car.
she also
very
has a
cool car.
major boot sponsor.
Almost. It's
Almost.
Not,
We're
it's
not there yet. We're not
solidified
there
yet,
yet.
but they're asking, so that's a good sign.
It's
Yes.
close. You
Steps,
could let
steps
the
in the
name
right
out.
direction.
No, because I don't want
Very
anybody else
cool.
getting it before me.
Well, they're bedazzled boots. They're wonderful.
Yes. So my mother
Bedazzled
is
boots.
amazing, and she is
Bedazzler.
decorating all my cowboy boots to match for the Lime Crush campaign, and she is making it. She has these crystals, and she has glitter and everything, and she's really hand painting these boots, and it's pretty amazing. I'm about to get ones that go like past my knee,
Oh, wow.
and she's
How many
making.
boots
She's
do you
doing.
need?
And
I
just,
am a woman.
So other
That
than
means she has like
ruining your boot campaign, you could find her boots on her website
Keep
and
talking. I gotta
her
piss.
Facebook
Keep talking.
Yes.
deal.
You can get me on Instagram
Your
and
black
Facebook.
hair.
and
Is
all
Okay,
that.
so wait, hang
are you
on,
gonna
so-
are you gonna go
Seriously,
dyke?
seriously,
Are you gonna darken your hair right now?
Just for men, apparently he's using.
Nice.
All
right.
It's
I'm
mascara.
gonna no, but
Should
okay.
I-
so
Should I
boots.
go in that seat?
No,
Like-
I do not think you should take control at all. I think you should stay where you're at,
you.
probably for the
Thank you.
best of the
Thank you, Jake.
for the best of the group.
Good.
But
Good call.
we can continue to talk about Deanna in this.
So
meantime.
Deanna,
We don't have
and
to.
her
We're supposed to be going
mother-
around the room.
Her
Yeah.
mother
But no,
bedazzles
I'm curious about the
these
boots, though.
very popular
you.
boot brand.
Well, because I haven't.
Can
seen
you just
them,
say the
so-
boot brand? I mean,
It's
I know
Corral.
you don't. It's called Corral boots.
Yeah.
They're amazing, and her mother and her bedazzle these things and make them wonderful. And then they reached
My
out to
mother is a
her,
badass.
said, "Hey, we want to be a part of what you're doing, right?"
Yep. And then they were asking me what I have going on next, and then
Yeah.
we were talking about the next pair of boots we're going to be bedazzling.
So, but my question. Okay, so I said, how many pair of boots do you need? And you said you're a woman. So my question is, like, literally, how many pair of boots?
Oh, like
do you need?
legitimately?
Yeah,
for
for this
shows and
camp,
stuff?
like for this campaign and this thing, like-
Probably 6 would be good.
like per show.
No, it's just I have.
So you wear a
already have
new pair.
one.
So you have, but you have 6
Stop.
submitted
You're only going to
shows.
sell
I have
6
8.
boots.
Well, okay, but you said it's 6 months stint, one Friday.
Can
a
we do
month,
that
right?
in
Yes.
16 million?
And then I'm doing a
boots?
lot of new stuff. And
Okay,
all
all
the
right.
promos.
So you're talking about a new pair
the
of
Bull
boots. You're talking about,
100.3. The Bull is sponsoring us.
but okay, but you're talking about a new pair of boots per show.
And Iron Wolf soon.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so is there a reason you need a new pair of boots per show?
It's not. I didn't
'Cause
say
they're
that necessarily.
bedazzled
It's
and they're
there's
beautiful.
different color outfits for women. Women wear brown boots, black boots, white boots, sparkly boots,
Do they
knee high boots, short
Brown.
boots,
Okay.
booties.
Okay, all right, but you said that you had an outfit made for you by the Ford
Yes,
people, and so
yes.
isn't that the same every time?
Green.
No, they
Green.
have different. They have a couple different options there
the
too.
Crush.
Oh, okay, all right.
Crush
So,
boots.
okay, all right. That makes. Oh, see, now it's
Yeah.
all coming.
So they
into,
gave me a
this one's
vest.
better for
They
you.
have. I have a long sleeve.
So hold on, let me get this straight. Does Jake Clements want a pair of your boots?
No,
I don't know.
Because
I do not.
I've been in Texas since '93. I don't own boots because I don't wear high heels.
whoa.
So-
Okay, not owning boots, living in Texas. That's
I'm just saying.
kind of like a sin.
I've checked tailors. I've
Okay,
checked-
look,
I've
I have
I've
a
checked.
pair I have a pair of those.
I don't wear high heels, but I don't.
But I wear boots. Hey, look.
I get it.
Look, boots.
Yeah,
this is what Texans wear, man.
Unless you rode a horse here tonight. I'm just saying.
I grew up riding horses.
I love horses. I love horses. But I'm just saying, I don't wear high heels.
So, Lester, what do you have going on?
Chuck Taylor's.
Chuck Taylor's.
It puts 3 inches on my vertical game, and I will take 3 inches anywhere I could get it.
Hey, so what do you got? What do you have coming up over at Iron Wolf?
So we just launched our 4-year-old bourbon on Thursday, and our citrus gin. No one makes the citrus gin but me.
It is so good.
It is so.
I have a bottle of it right over there. I haven't tried it yet.
We should try it right now.
Oh, hey, now you want to try it?
Well, I mean,
Sure,
we
I
should
need a
get
fresh
like
glass, but yeah.
We should get
Hey,
like
just
a
use that one. Don't worry about it. It's
real-
all good.
I mean, don't fake it. If you don't like it, spit it out.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
I'm a swallower. but
Okay, bro.
We've heard.
I'm in sales.
We've
Stop.
heard.
Stop.
Stop.
Wow, that was a whole bottle of hot scotch.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow. Bobby Sharon is.
You're gonna listen. You're gonna listen to this tomorrow and go, yeah, that's a
wow.
whole bottle, yeah,
Wow.
pretty much.
Wow.
All right, I guess. Anybody else have anything else? Anything else?
No, I got nothing.
Jake.
So Texas Whiskey Festival,
Yep.
There you
April
go.
19th.
Yep.
Tickets are on sale. You can.
Who will be there?
Who will be there? Anybody and everybody that is a Texas-based distiller.
Let's
will
do
be
this.
There.
Who will not be there? Out of the 72, and you got 20 what?
22.
So who is less than par?
That is.
That's not very
wow.
I
That's
put him
really-
on the spot.
You did, and
him on the
so it's easier for me to tell you who's going to be
So
there.
the cool kids are doing it.
The cool kids are doing it. All your favorites are there.
Yep.
And some that you've never even heard of are going to
Yep.
be there.
Yep.
But beyond that, so buy your ticket because what you get with that are
And you're limited. I mean, it's running out, right?
we are selling out. We're selling. We're not.
Yeah.
We're selling. We're not close to sold out yet, but we're getting there.
You get like 100, but
I wish we only had 100.
less than 100.
No, we have a little more than 100.
200.
Probably about
What's the
400
the total of tickets altogether?
that we can sell.
Yeah,
We can sell right at 1,800 tickets.
that's a good draw though.
Yeah.
It's a real
So-
good draw. Good for
Yeah.
you, man.
We're getting there. We're getting close. But so your ticket includes entry into the festival, which gives you samples to the 22 distilleries and 50 plus whiskeys.
Yep.
Food, which we're talking about.
Musical entertainment.
Well,
Other than
let's-
Deanna Wheeler.
the food alone is probably worth admission.
Oh, of
for
course,
it
yeah,
is,
exactly. Yeah.
Because I got to taste this food; it's phenomenal. And then we have Jomo and the Possum Posse, and then of course the legendary Radney Foster,
There you go.
who's been doing this for many, many years. Is also a big whiskey fan, by the way. If you
Next
hadn't
year,
noticed.
Deanna Wheeler probably.
Deanna Wheeler may play, although
May
she may
play.
be previously
May-
engaged.
may.
We don't know, but
Previously
You're
engaged.
engaged?
well, yeah, well, who knows? I mean, with an act.
Broken
Continue,
hearts.
Jay. Continue.
Anyways,
Broken hearts.
but your ticket gets you the food, the music, the whiskey. So it's kind of a single night out. But Lester, you mentioned the Sinesta earlier there in
Yes.
BK. So we actually have a partnership with them. So
Oh,
when you buy your ticket, you'll get a link that gives you 15% off your hotel stay.
oh, that's wonderful.
But not only that night, but you can use that link anytime between now and the end of 2019.
I live 4
That's
minutes
awesome.
from there,
But,
and I might stay there. I'm just saying.
So I'm staying there
Yeah.
Friday night.
Okay.
But no, so you can if you're coming in from out of town, or even if you just don't want to drive, you'll get a link. You can reserve your hotel room, stay there, and they're going to run transportation to and
That's
from
a
the
great
hotel.
added bonus.
So I mean, it's because it's 2 miles, 3 miles max from
It's
the.
literally 3
it's-
miles.
It's 3 miles.
it's
Yeah,
quick.
so it's
Yeah.
But we're going to run transportation to and from. So you'll be able to stay at the hotel, get to and from the venue safely without any issues. So Sinesta's
great.
been a great partner with us on that.
They've been wonderful.
Um,
When I launched my brand after 5+ years of building it, that was the very first bar that I sat at and ordered my product
Aw.
and drank it.
Oh, they're
So I tell people like Deanna Wheeler, this is like playing your song on the radio in traffic.
Yeah.
And then no one's around to enjoy it, right?
Mhm.
So I literally sat there at the bar. I ordered my product. I drank it, and then no one was there, right? So I just kept looking around going, do you understand what this means, right?
And
Type
they didn't.
deal. And then it's just like you, when you get your song played on the radio for the first time.
That was today. I was
And
on
you're-
99.5 The Wolf today.
Yeah, and you're sitting
And I got
there
a stalker
going,
out
oh
of
my
it.
God.
Yeah, should have brought it up
Do
here.
you
I would've played it too.
understand how important this is, right?
Yeah.
After 28 years being in the business, and to me to make a product and to have that,
Oh, it's a
I
big thing.
bought it across the table and drank it, and then just said, "Oh my God, this is wonderful."
It's a big thing. It's and congratulations to that.
Yes,
because I
thank
haven't
you.
actually produced a product, so there's.
Yes, you
there's
have.
that.
You've built the festival.
Well,
you had one
but,
festival. Now you're
my
gonna have
point
another one.
being is, I'm not actually selling a whiskey. Which
You're selling an
there's a lot-
experience.
Well,
there is, yes, but my point being
That might
is-
be a thing in the future.
Well, there's that. Well,
That seems logical.
actually,
really.
so
and I want to do it.
in probably
so-
a more near future than y'all think.
Yeah.
Mm.
You got some
We have
news on the board.
Oh well, so
I want to be involved.
Texas Whiskey
Well,
Festival whiskey.
no,
What?
there's actually we're actually releasing a blend that is a
Ooh.
blend
Oh, good.
between.
Who's doing it for you? Not me.
Well, I had
Somebody
to have
else?
I think he pouted when he said that.
Yes,
saw
he
that. I
did
saw
pout
that.
a little bit, but I have three
Nice.
distillers coming together for a blend,
Good.
and a fourth bottling it for me.
Good.
So we have 4 different distillers here in the state of Texas that are doing this.
Awesome.
And so it's been a joint project the entire way. And so it's been a lot of fun, and we're getting close. It may
Well, who is it? Tell us.
it
You
may
won't hurt my
be-
feelings.
Well, no, I know I'm not going to hurt your
Tell
feelings.
us.
The problem is it may or may not be released by the festival.
Yeah, you don't
and
know.
So,
yeah, you-
Well, hey,
but
look,
I can tell you.
hey,
so here's who we're working with.
if
We're
it's,
working
if
with.
it's a year from now, tell
No,
us.
no. Oh God, no! It's either going to be by the festival or like the week after. Like it's like our label. We have to submit a revision to TTB. That's where we're
Sure.
at with it. But so we've got the guys.
Hurry up and tell us.
We've got the guys from Iron Root Republic in
Oh, Iron
Denison.
Hey,
now.
yeah.
We've got
Good
the guys from
Good guys.
Balcones.
Yep.
And then we've got the guys from Andalusia. And then
I don't know about those guys.
so
Tell me more though.
Ty
I
and
wanna
Tommy
learn.
are great. So they're out of they're in Blanco.
Oh, cool.
They're producing 100% grain to glass single malts. Everything they produce is single malt,
Awesome.
mostly Scotch and Irish style.
Yep.
So and they will smoke their malt. They'll do all their malting in house. So they have a in house smoke shack essentially,
Awesome.
and so they do it some with peat and some with like Texas barbecue, but they do that in house.
I'd love to get a hold of bot. Give me a bottle.
Yeah. All right. We'll make that work. We'll make
I
that
love
happen.
I love
But
buy
anyways,
local.
And then Crowded Barrel is actually releasing the blend under one of their
Good.
Alliance series.
Good.
And so it's going to be a lot of. We're really excited about it. We're working on it. We've got to get through a few more legal hurdles and
Yeah.
Oh,
things
yeah.
like that.
TTB, TABC.
Well, and we're still,
yeah.
we just now got it blended. We've got to go through some proofing processes. And
Very
things
happy
like that.
for you. That's awesome.
But no, we're truly excited for that, and it's something. So once this runs out, though, it runs out, and so but it's something I plan to do every year from a festival perspective.
sure.
And so every year I want to bring in different distillers to do this limited release, and so you want to be a part of it, we can always make that happen, and as we move forward. But
If you invite me, I'll
you'll
be a part of
All
it.
right. Okay. Well, so
He's like,
Anyways.
I don't know about all that.
well, no. I mean,
Well,
no. Look, no. Here's the
very,
thing. is-
I'm
Play,
very
play.
supportive of
Absolutely,
buy
you have
local.
been. You've been
So,
supportive of the festival. But
Look, I don't compete with anyone in Texas. These are all my brothers and sisters, right? So there's enough market share for all of us to be successful to take away from those big corporations, right?
rising tides raise all ships.
Yeah.
That's right.
So-
and that's kind of the point of the festival.
We want to bring all
Texas
of us
all the
together.
time.
We want to change
That's
the
right.
laws, the things that we want to do together, and I'm all about that. I don't care. I do what I do differently, and I don't
Well, and that's the
I don't
thing is,
compete
I mean,
with our local guys.
Well, I mean, even locally, if you look at Texas, I mean, what each of the distilleries are doing. Yeah, I mean, once if you taste it, you can taste one and taste the other, and they're completely different things, even though
Of
they're
course,
both a
yeah.
bourbon and whatever. And so, yes, while you're competing from a product to product, but there's still, like you pointed out, there's enough market share that you can take away from the Jack Daniels or the Jim Beams and the other things, right? That pull away from the Kentucky guys.
I mean,
and do all that
we
and
learned that
that,
from what the craft beer guys did to Budweiser.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
And why they
So,
started buying up all
I was that guy. So my old company bought Budweiser, right?
Right.
So I did a year of integrating our brands into those to teach them how to sell like import brands, right? But when those guys took over, then Budweiser learned, hey, we're going to buy out all the hops, right? And
That's
then
a
make
lot of
you
hops
guys
right there.
It's a lot. It really
make
is a
all
lot of
you
hops, 'cause,
guys.
I mean,
that's
that's
a lot of
just
hops.
But it was like De Beers, right?
Yeah,
so
no, I
it's
mean,
like De Beers now, and you just
yeah.
let out as much hops as you could make for those little guys because they could try to keep the thumb on them, right?
That's
By
a
the way,
lot of
those are
hops
some
right
cool
there.
boots. By the way, since I just saw those are some cool boots.
Thank you.
I didn't see him.
I
Yet,
don't
but I'm gonna
want
see
'em.
him here
Did
in a
you
little bit.
say
Thank you, Deanna's mom.
boots?
Boots?
I said boots.
Pronunciate
Boots?
Look,
Deanna.
Hey, I'm Texan, and I'm going to say boots the way I say boots.
I say boots. Boots
He's
is
just
right.
making sure you didn't say boobs.
I love
Is
boobs.
Boots right? Boots
I
right?
love boobs.
I don't know.
I love boobs. I mean boots.
Give me a song off your record. What's your favorite song
Can
off
you
your record?
sing one song for us?
No.
Like,
No. What's your
verbatim.
favorite? Off your CD from last year. What is your favorite song on there?
Oh, I'll answer that.
What?
I have my favorite.
What's your
yours?
favorite?
I asked her what her
Okay,
favorite was.
go,
Not
go,
you. I'm worried
go.
about
Yeah,
you.
You go. You go.
She's the important person.
Go.
What the fuck?
I have two, actually. I'm pretty much tied on the
Have
Book
one.
of Truth and Through the Fire.
Well, if you
Fire.
had to pick one,
Through
Fire.
the Fire is good.
Fire.
Through the Fire.
Yeah.
I haven't heard Book of Truth.
It's
Everybody-
most people's favorite.
Can we play it?
Thank you so
And-
much.
Hold on. You didn't play my commercial.
so I will say
yet her song. We have 17 more minutes
17 more
podcast.
minutes. Jesus
of
Christ.
podcast.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
You're
So
not
on the
on
way
your
up
game
here,
with your
I did
black
listen
fucking
to,
hair.
What
The
is it with the
Woman You
hair
Made.
tonight,
Yeah.
man?
I thought that was a
I
very
can't believe
beautifully
you're
written
older
song.
than me with
Well done.
jet black hair. I'm just saying.
My hair's not black.
It's so black.
It's super brown.
Stop
Hey.
it.
I can't. Apparently, there's still hair jealousy going on.
This is ridiculous, man.
I think it's a consistent thing.
Say hello
Well, I
to
think
J-
he's
hey,
making it a thing.
Say hello to Jace.
Hi,
Jace with the Texas KGB here. Check out our friends at Iron Wolf Ranch and Distillery, 40 minutes west of Weird in Spicewood, Texas. They make it all. Full bar, tasting room,
My
bottle
baby.
purchase, live music, kid and dog friendly, yard games, 9-hole
Yard
disc golf
games.
course,
That's true.
and a food truck on the weekends.
That's true.
Follow Iron Wolf Ranch and Distillery on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Always ask your local bar for Iron Wolf products. Find our next show at
Fuck yeah.
thetexaskgb.com. IronWolfRanch.com. Bold spirits, Texas attitude.
Holy moly!
That's
was
what I'm saying.
Pretty, that was bold. That was
And you,
Right?
and you know what?
And I
In your
wrote
face.
that commercial 10 minutes before we walked into the studio.
nice.
Of course you did.
Crazy ass.
I'm that talented.
Apparently.
You guys have anything else?
Oh, Deanna
No,
Wheeler
I
song.
mean,
Oh, yeah.
Deanna Wheeler. Thank you.
Thank you, Jake.
No, it's been a pleasure.
Sorry, I
getting
really
to
can't.
know you.
I'm really sorry I can't go to your
Well,
festival.
no, and I'm sorry we can't.
you
be
weren't
there for
invited,
yours.
by the way.
Actually, she
so-
would have been invited.
Oh.
She will be next year.
Yes.
But no,
How
I mean,
about this? Doing a podcast there.
well,
Unlike this one.
let's
something
talk
more-
about that. Let's
something,
talk about that.
something more stabilized. How's that?
Well, let's talk about that.
Well, you're having bands. He
Well,
could
we are
interview
having-
the bands.
well, we're
before.
having. Well, we're
This is-
having
this is-
bands.
It's been a little
Well,
crazy over here.
I'm
We'll
just
talk
trying to
about
get
that.
him a
Yeah.
free ticket to your concert
Well-
that I don't have to pay for.
Wow, that's crazy, huh?
Well, okay, he could just ask me, and then.
Well, I
can
could
go
get
from
10
there.
tickets, and you're like,
I'm
nah,
already
I was
given
like,
you.
I wa-
I've already given you 10 tickets.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
I don't want to use it on him, though.
What the fuck is
I have
that all about?
clients.
We want to use it on me? Oh
No,
my
I
God.
mean, I want you to do a podcast so you get.
Are you
going to
be the guest?
No.
No, he's.
hope
he's
not.
We'll
he's
get Garrison
peddling
Brothers.
product.
Garrison Brothers will do it.
Are you going to be there?
No, I'll be there, but I'm not
Okay.
going to
I don't know. I'm assuming he's going to be there. You going
I'll
to
be
there?
there. Okay. For sure. I paid to be there.
No, you haven't actually yet.
Oh.
By the way.
Jordan Waters, please
You haven't paid to
pay
be there yet?
Jake Clements.
Hey, free bottles
on-
of booze.
that's on record.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh, we'll pay.
Oh my
Thank
God.
I
you,
know you
Bobby.
will. I know you will. I'm
Thank
just
you,
saying.
I
Bobby.
thought we paid
Yes.
already.
No.
I
I
got cash on me right
No,
now.
You know
I-
what?
No, dude, we're good.
Hey,
I trust
no
you.
money,
I trust
no
you,
money.
brother. I trust you, brother. I'm just saying.
Okay, hey, thank you so much for coming up. This has been
No,
crazy as
thanks
fuck
for
tonight.
having me, man.
No, anytime. This has been great.
I would
I'm
like
sure
to
I'll see you again.
apologize for the entire show.
I know. I don't.
We're
accept
terrible
your, hey,
guests.
I don't accept your apology yet, but I will tomorrow.
We're terrible guests.
I love you to death. You know that.
Thank you, Bobby.
And
one
we're
more
going out
yawn.
with this.
Deanna, one more yawn.
I don't have
Behind the wheel, thinking of how you wrote me.
Sing it, baby. Sing it.
Deanna Wheeler, everyone.
And I don't know why.
Local, singer, songwriter.
Tried to cover up every
Deanna
lie
Wheeler.
that you told me. Did the right thing by saying goodbye. Been through hell on a barefoot through the fire. Hiding my pain inside while you run off. Running around with junkies, thieves, and liars. Tried everything in my power to save you.
I'll turn it down.
Running through the fire. Running through the fire. Yeah. Running through the fire. Running through the fire. Sitting in my car, don't care where you've been. All packed up, going far away from you. Never looking back, won't go there ever again. Don't mind where I'll be because I'm through, yeah. Been through hell on a barefoot through the fire. Hiding my pain inside while you run off. Running around with junkies, thieves, and liars. Tried everything in my power to save you. Running through the fire. Running through the fire, yeah. Running through the fire.
Dirty Freaks on the podcast tonight.
Running through the fire.
Big ass.
Give me some of that guitar.
I don't know that. It's not big. That's not what I'm saying. No, I thought,
Had to do the right thing for these kids. Can't believe I stayed around so long. The way you act when you didn't get your fix.
Jake is like,
Thought I'd never leave, but I'm not there. So been through hell.
Jake's like, what am I doing here?
Through the fire. Hiding my pain inside while you run off. Running around with junkies, thieves, and liars. Tried everything in my power to save you. Running through the fire. Running through the fire. Running through the fire. Junkies, thieves, and liars. Running through the fire. Yeah, I'm running through the fire.
ready? Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
We'll play another one. Fuck it. Let's go.
This girl's had enough. Tired of all your fooling.
One more.
I could deeper than a surgeon. Well, my heart's a burning.
Play the whole album.
Be best if you just lift this town. Will you miss your chance for this romance? Kiss the red roses goodbye. You thought me a fool, made me do your dance well. I'm done
Comment
with
on the track.
telling your lies. Get out now.
My favorite line says, "Boy, you make me laugh when you call yourself a man."
Damn.
I know who this is about.
It's Rush, right?
Honey, I don't need you around. You better
My entire album is based on that.
I know. It's like the country version. The country version of the last verse. That's all.
get back in your truck. Hope you don't get stuck. 'Cause
Your
I don't
friends,
have
really?
the rope to pull you out. Your wheels are always turning, but you're never learning. Your lies and tricks will never be found. Well, you miss your chance for this romance. Kiss the red roses goodbye. You thought me a fool, made me do your dance. Well, I'm done with your tired lies. Get up now, get up while you can. Boy, you make me laugh when you call yourself a man. Follow you and run, for make a stand. Honey, I don't need you around. You better get up now. Trying to fight this devil sitting on my shoulders. You I do the right thing or run. Your best bet is to stay away if you're smart. 'Cause I
Hey,
was
Lester loves women.
tainted her. Better listen up.
we're still
These girls
questioning.
had enough. Tired of all your fooling around. I go deeper than a surgeon. Well, my heart's a burning. I said that I don't want you around. What did I tell ya? Get up now, get up while you can. Boy, you make me laugh when you call yourself a man. Follow you and run, for make a stand. Honey, I don't need you around. You better get up now. Keep on walking out the door. Better get up now. Never wanna see you again. You better get up now. Oh no, you better not be turning around, boy. Never wanna see you again. You better get up now. Right now.
Vibrant woman, powerful, all that stuff. And then your early
Good night, everybody. See you later. Bye bye.
Good night.
scorn and but that's when I
shut you
reach
off.
out to you.
Are
and
we
say, "Hey, I
officially
wanna
done
aim."
recording?
Yeah.
Are we unlive too?
We're on live. Yeah, we're everything. We're gone.
I love that about you though.
Well, thank you. I just had my. I had to get it out.
Well, 70